make Mother's Day extra special for her. We have a large selection of meaningful gifts for every budget, so our associates can help you find the perfect gift to show how much you truly appreciate her. Visit your local Hellsberg store or hellsberg.com. Don't forget your special mom this year, Sunday, May 9th.
For National Nurses Day on May 6th, Dunkin is celebrating nurses and healthcare professionals with a free medium iced or hot coffee. Just bring your ID so you can keep running with a cup of your favorite coffee just the way you like it. Or try one of Dunkin's new blends like Dunkin Midnight or new Sunrise Batch. So let's all celebrate our nation's nurses and healthcare professionals on May 6th. America runs on Dunkin. Limited time offer. Participation may vary. Exclusions apply. Limit 1 per guest. Not valid on mobile orders.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. Take advantage of our cash-out refi program and pay off high-rate credit cards, car loans, or other high-interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right, whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. A Beasley Media Group station.
Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel. Bang! Two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano. Weekdays from 10 to 2.
Oh, man.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia. It's The Fanatic 500.
If you text the word START to 45911, that's START, START, or you can enter it on the Fanatic mobile app or at 975thefanatic.com. One winner selected at random will win $500. Everybody enters on our app or website will be qualified for a $10,000 gambler. Get complete rules for this company-wide contest at 975thefanatic.com. And please remember to never text and drive. Good luck.
It's time now for Cuz Radio.
What up, Cuz?
Deshaun Jackson gets a block. Are you kidding?
Talking with the Cuz.
Go Cuz. How you doing?
Stairs rips one into the night.
Stolen by the doctor. Yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk.
Look, Cuz, don't even try it, okay?
Now here's Anthony Gargano.
Why don't you get the hell out of here, Cuz?
Good morning, everybody. All the sports in play today, and we are broadcasting live from Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Montgo Golf Classic, hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. Beautiful course right here in Montgomery County. It's nice to be out. A little overcast, but it's beautiful. Great course, and it's nice to great setting as a backdrop for us as we dive into what transpired this weekend after I think a pretty favorable start to the draft and going after Devontae Smith. Things got a little dicey for the Eagles and Howie. So when you look at it, and we'll go through it. Landon Dickerson, who is also, as you know, from Alabama, who is a road grader. I mean, lies the problem. While he is a terrific player and a beast, undoubtedly, and I never have a problem going line, right? I never have a problem if you're looking to shore up, especially to shore up the interior part of the line. You know, like everybody else, lots of injuries, right? 2 ACLs, the ankle, like all that stuff, shoulder, all that stuff is all a worry. And with all the defensive talent on the board, when the Eagles took Dickerson, I'm going to be real with you. I was disappointed. Like, I like the kid a ton, but that's a lot of injuries to overcome, especially after, this franchise has been snake bitten. You got to go 2 years ago with another second-round pick who turned out to be a bust, who you thought you were getting value with, and it turns out he couldn't play. He got healthy, but he couldn't play. Now, I don't know. If this kid gets healthy, I believe this kid's a player all day long. He's good. So I don't hate it. I just worry about his health. And when I compare and contrast who was on the board defensively is where I get a little queasy. JOK, all right, you don't want to go, jackknife linebacker. Okay, I get it. Asante Jr., we all talked about. I know certain people wondered about his size. There were so many, taller cornerbacks, and Asante Jr. is only 5'10", and I know that was a little bit of a worry for some teams. Chargers still took him, and I think the kid could play. You had Darmore, the kid from Philadelphia, who was a real good defensive lineman from Alabama as well. I mean, there were some players. Morig, the safety. So you had defensive talent on the board. Again, I don't hate the pick. You just got to hope that he stays healthy. And, that's kind of where I'm at. The Milt Williams pick, the defensive lineman from Louisiana Tech, in the third round, he goes to 73rd overall. I will tell you that I talked to two coaches who loved that pick. Now, I was like, really? So the kid, I know the kid's got a lot of upside. He's light, 280 for a defensive tackle, but he can play up and down the line. And I got great reports. People loved Milt. They love Milt Williams. So, all right, that makes you feel good. And then, you took a lot of, hope, right? Hope upside guys. McPherson, we'll see. It wasn't a disaster, but I'm not doing cartwheels, spinning nickels on my forehead, waiting for, the Super Bowl again. We'll see. There's a lot of kind of that. I think the key is going to be whether or not Dickerson's going to make or break your draft, right? I mean, he's going to be the guy that you go, he has to be healthy, because if he's not, then the draft's a failure, because that's a second-round pick with a lot of defense on the board, and you need a lot of help defensively. So he's going to be a key to that thing. Devontae Smith, I like it. I saw Sal Pal. He ripped it. He ripped the pick of Devontae Smith. I don't know. I think they got it. So I have no problem. We talked about this on Friday. I feel good with Devontae Smith. I think the kid's a player. Let's see what we got with Jalen Hurts. Give him a player. Give him a playmaker. He's a playmaker. So, I think from that standpoint, it's good. The biggest problem, though, is that you look around, and again, the story of the draft, you'll find out as the season unfolds. But, man, like the Cowboys had a nasty draft. That's scary. Like, they had a great draft. I love their draft. And that makes me kind of sour, but I love their draft. Phillies, a lost weekend. We'll get into that. Ugly night last night. Bad luck as the Reese ball hits the railing. Not a home run in play, the correct call. But it's just, it's bad luck. And it was a bad weekend, right? Hector blows one Saturday. It's just been kind of a funky, ugly kind of run that they've been on. Sixers got to go to overtime last night against a depleted Spurs team. I don't know what to glean off these games, because these games, they don't mean anything. Other than it's great, you're trying to get the number one seed. But as far as taking what we see within the game and applying it to some bigger stage like the playoffs? I don't think you can. I mean, you're playing these teams that are, depleted. Nobody's playing. Nobody can guard Joe, so we know that nobody can guard Embiid, and he was, again, sensational last night. Shame is, you had to go to overtime against that team. I mean, you got to win that game. Anyway, they do. They went up. Ben gets the game winner. He was the ghost last night for much of the game, so that doesn't make you feel good. And I don't know about you, but I'm completely checked out now on the Flyers. That's our weekend. We will now dive into the minutia. Good morning, Judas.
Oh, man.
Dude, we got a beautiful view here.
Oh, my God. We got the pond. We have the fountain in the pond's nice trees.
This place is magnificent.
I would play if I could sneak away, but I don't want to do that to you. I want to stay here with you until 2 o'clock.
You could.
Nah, I'm not going to do that to you.
I mean, it's
the course looks wonderful, though.
Oh, my God, it does.
So I know the morning show is going to come by and golf.
Oh, really?
And I hope maybe I can sneak on.
Oh, this is a Jamie. This place is magnificent.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Pennsylvania, one of these beautiful landscape. Oh my God, it's gorgeous.
Awesome.
I love the architecture.
Yeah, no, it's beautiful, and we're lucky we got the window open here, so we got the nice breeze.
It's
good.
Yeah, it does.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, I like it. All right, draft, bro. What do you think?
It's yesterday when I was doing the show with Jamie. He was asking me for the one word for my feeling to describe the draft. I couldn't think of one. Because here's the thing. I was so pumped about Devontae Smith. Like, I thought that was an incredible pick. Patrick Surtain was the guy I wanted the most, but he went earlier than I expected. So you make the trade up for Devontae Smith. You sort of, stab the Giants in the back, which is great. Still don't know why the Giants were going to take receiver, but you screw them up in their draft plans, and you get Devontae Smith, and it's the first wide receiver where you feel comfortable with coming out of the draft in a long time, right? Because even Jalen Reagor, first-round pick last year, people weren't sold on him.
We hated the pick.
Exactly. Let's be real, right? Let's be real.
But, we hated the pick.
So, Devontae Smith.
Listen, compared to last year, Tunis?
Yeah.
Last year.
This draft is much better.
I hated that draft last year. Hated it.
But I can't give a description on how I feel about the draft because after Devontae Smith, the rest of the draft, I was kind of like, okay. Like, Dickerson, you're right. This guy could be an absolute beast on the offensive line. But I'm sorry, you went high risk, high reward when you could have gone low risk, high reward defense. Like, the guy has no ACLs left. He blew out both his ACLs. He's got the messed up ankle, which we've been dealing with Lane Johnson for the last 5 years.
Yeah, and you worry about a guy with all that weight.
Oh, my God, yeah. And how much he has to push no matter what position he plays. I know it's going to be between guard and center, but, as great as this guy could be, you have to worry about the injury concern from his very first day in OTAs.
Yeah.
There's no OTAs this year. His first day in training camp. You have to be worried about it.
The injuries.
Wow.
2016 season-ending torn right ACL. 2017 season-ending ankle injury. 2018 the medical redshirt season-ending injury off the ankle. 2020 torn left ACL.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and it's great that he's doing cartwheels behind Mac Jones at his pro day. That's awesome and all, but all right, are you gonna do cartwheels on the field or are you gonna stay healthy?
Well, here's the good thing. The good thing is you don't have to worry about this kid doing whatever he can to get there to get on the field.
And he straight up said during his press conference, yeah, they're just injuries. I he's total football guy.
No, he's a beast.
Total football guy. He's gonna fight through and all that
stuff.
And that's awesome. But there were guys.
I like all that.
You mentioned all the names. There was 4 guys in the second round, and you had the 5th overall pick in the second round, right? So you're feeling great when all these guys are still on the board. Because I was surprised with some of the picks that went before the Eagles' turn. I was like, oh wow, you can't screw this up. You really can't. And
I can't label. Yeah. Listen, you gambled
big time.
The only thing is, if you hit,
guy could be
the dude he's everything you want in an offense.
Yeah, Jamie saw something, some draft guy that said he was a top 20 prospect. The only reason why he was drafted in the second round was because of the injuries.
Well, that's true.
So I get it. Trust me, I get it.
He's a beast, Andrew. He's a
monster. But you mentioned it, Sidney Jones, just a few years ago.
Yeah,
he was supposed to be a stud.
Right, Sidney Jones was not. I hated that pick.
Oh, I know you did. Yeah. right from the
get-go.
So
I didn't like it, and because I didn't think he was a lock. This kid's a lock if he's healthy.
Yeah, if he's healthy. But that's my concern, man. I mean, it's been 4 straight years the guy's he's been injury riddled. So, listen, I like the pick. He seems like a good dude. I like the player. But if he's not healthy, then there's no point. Then you could have drafted any of those names that you mentioned. Mind you, your defense stinks. Your defense stinks.
Yeah.
You got to you draft a corner in the 4th round who left Penn State because he couldn't start, so he wanted to get tape out there.
Right. Well, yeah.
Now your secondary corner is still Avonte Maddox.
Yeah, I don't, the McPherson,
Well, exactly.
I mean, listen, they need help, right?
Big
Defensively, I agree with you. I think their defense is heinous. But here's the thing. They're telling you they know it's a rebuild year.
Right.
So I have no problem with kind of looking at it. You're going to maybe next year is they have all those
better
picks.
go corner next year.
No, I know. I mean, again, but this is a whole rebuild. I don't think they flubbed this draft.
No, I don't think it was a flub.
I'm not saying, like, do I like the Cowboys draft better? I do. Mm-hmm. I mean, just the way it's all turned out. But
you also didn't have to be a rocket scientist with the attack defense.
Well, exactly, because and that's the reason why you like it, because you already got the offense set.
Right, exactly.
So the Eagles need way more. They need everything. So, I mean, we'll see. I like upside because I think right now you need to focus on upside guys because you're not going to be good next year.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Kenneth Gainwell could be a better Boston Scott for you. A little guy that can catch out of the backfield. I mean, he had like 200 yards, all-purpose yards almost every single game, whether it was rushing or receiving, right? So,
yeah.
All right.
And we'll see.
For a 5th-round pick, we'll see if the guy can play.
We've seen the little guys before.
Yeah, exactly, and some of them don't pan out.
In the 5th round, if you remember.
Right. Yeah, well, yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm not bashing the draft, but I can't help but go, all right, excuse me for being concerned with
I wanted, though,
injuries.
Like, I would have been happy. This is going to sound crazy, but I love that Javonte Williams.
Oh, yeah.
From North Carolina, running back.
Jets had a nice draft, man.
Well, he went to Denver.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
But they had a nice draft because they had Surtain.
Oh, yeah.
But he's a monster. He's a monster. But, again, you're not going to get everything, so I get it. I mean, I'm just hoping at this point. I don't know where else to go with it. I mean, I know everybody is focused, and they should be, on kind of what transpired Friday night in the video that went viral.
Yeah, that's not a good look. And there's too many people trying to say don't make too much of it.
No,
and I go, are you going green goggles?
No, you can't not make a lot out of it. I'm sorry. He is your senior football man.
Mm-hmm.
He's your most senior football guy.
40 years.
Right? And you saw the look on his face. He didn't like losing out on the corner.
Nope. And
to Howie's credit, he was honest about it and talked about it.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. Everyone keeps on saying don't make that big of a deal of it. Listen, if this happened to any other team, maybe I wouldn't. But the fact that you had those 2 stories, the athletic piece with Bo Wolf and Sheil Kapati and Zach Berman, and then the first one with Jeff McClain of the Inquirer, I'm sorry. Am I really making a big deal of something when there's a clear divide between Howie Roseman and the scouts, and then you have to do a BS press conference where Howie has to say, oh, our scouting department's great. The collaboration here is awesome. Andy Weidel, take away the rest of the comment here. I want you to talk here. They're lying to you. And then that happens. Like, that's not a good look.
No.
And I didn't see it in any other draft room. And I watched the draft. I didn't see any other, like, Louis got his arms out. Like, what's wrong, man?
Yeah.
Halby fist pounded him. Halby liked the pick. I couldn't get into the Friday. I snuck in Thursday for Smith. I couldn't sneak in. They found the Hallaby Thursday night.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah.
Halby wanted to trade back.
Yeah, they got snookered.
Yeah.
They lost the corner by trading back.
I can't believe it.
Now, this kid, I got to say again,
you said he got some great reports. That's awesome.
I talked to, 2 NFL coaches that I respect and they love him, Milt Williams. They
That's
love
good.
him. So I don't know. Again,
They got to move him around, though. He's small.
yeah, he's light.
Now, a lot of people are comparing his
280.
measurables, not his talent, his measurables to what Aaron Donald could do. But I also look at Aaron Donald like, all right.
Well, right.
I'm like, look at this dude.
You should never mention his name.
No, exactly.
With a third-round pick.
Exactly.
You know, never do
Yeah,
that.
come on, guys.
But that said, I'm not sky is falling. I need to rip them today.
No, but I'm also all right.
It sounds like you.
I'm concerned you went high risk, high reward when you could have gone any of those talented guys on the defense. Morig, Asante Samuel Jr. There was a couple guys, and you need secondary help. And I know rebuild year, but at some point, one of these corners have to develop at some point. And then Howie sort of made it seem like they could go for a corner and trade. I don't want to trade for anyone. That's the thing. I don't want to get another 29-year-old who, once you're actually going to be good in 2-3 years, is going to be on the end of his deal. That's the problem with Darius Slay. I loved the trade last year because I actually thought they were going to be better than a 4-win team last year. But now what's the point of having Darius Slay on the roster?
Yeah, well, they're again, you got to hope that by some point they're good enough for that it matters.
That would be nice.
So that apparently is going to be in 3 years. Like you're aiming to be good.
Good, yeah.
In 3 years. Like this year's a way. This year is just a process type of year.
Mm-hmm.
Next year, again, it all predicated on who's your quarterback.
Well, that's the other thing. Because you could have all these first-round picks, but if you have to use them, move up to get someone.
Dude, I don't know. I mean, they are what they are. Their roster is in such bad, in such a bad state that they almost couldn't go wrong with whoever they picked.
That's true.
Yeah,
I hear you.
All right, let's get it started. I'm dying to hear what you guys have to say about it. What grade would you go? Where are we at? 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. That's how you reach us. Again, what a day. We're broadcasting live from Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Montco Golf Classic hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. It's a gorgeous place. Stay with us all day. And don't forget, golf season is in full swing, and Montgomery County is groomed and ready. We're kicking it off at the 5th Annual Travel Rally Day and Montco Golf Classic, presented by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board, here at the beautiful Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell. Montgomery County golf is a big deal. Now, here's a fun fact. September 20th through the 22nd, the APGA Golf Tour will be coming here to the Bluestone Country Club. For those who don't know, the APGA Tour is a diversity-focused golf group competition with a rising professional golf circuit comprised of primarily African-American players. So definitely check out all that Montgomery County golf has to offer. It's home to more than 50 of the most historic and beautiful courses in the Northeast with over 300,000 yards to play. Visit montcogolf.com, where you'll find information on budget-friendly courses, features on country clubs, information on lessons, and more. You can even save time and money by booking tee times directly on the site. That's montcogolf.com.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Back on top, I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Audible. Unlimited audio streaming is yours with Audible Plus. Enjoy thousands of select Audible originals, audiobooks, podcasts, and more. Sign up for a free Audible Plus trial at audible.com. Sixers beat the Spurs last night in overtime thanks to a last-second tip-in by Ben Simmons. They're now back on top of the Eastern Conference. They have a half-game lead over the Brooklyn Nets. The Bucks are 3 games back of the Sixers. Second game of a back-to-back is tonight when they travel to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Phillies had a tough weekend, losing 2 of 3 to the Mets last night. It was wild. They had a nice lead. All of a sudden, they blew it. Before you know it, they're down 8-5 in the 9th inning when Rhys Hoskins hit what looked like to be a game-tying 3-run home run. After review, it hit the railing at the top of the fence, bounced back in play. So it was only a 2-run double. Bryce Harper then struck out to end the game, so the Phillies lost 8-7. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all of the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
A look ahead to this week in Philly sports, brought to you by Comcast Business. Bounce forward.
The Sixers are back on the hardwood tonight versus the Bulls, Wednesday versus the Rockets, Friday versus the Pelicans, and Saturday versus the Pistons. Hear all 4 games on The Fanatic. The Flyers hit the ice tonight and tomorrow versus the Penguins, Friday and Saturday versus the Caps.
When the unexpected comes calling, bounce forward with Comcast Business. Get internet speeds of up to a gig and a network with added security. Learn more at ComcastBusiness.com.
Paid actor endorsement. Individual rates, coverage offerings, and savings may vary. Subject to terms and conditions. Not available in all areas.
As a small business owner, I'm trying to build my business while keeping costs down. So imagine my surprise when I heard Pi Insurance on the radio saying I might be overpaying for workers' comp. Pi said they could save small businesses like mine up to 30% on workers' comp coverage. It sounded simple, so I went to trypi.com, got a quote in 3 minutes, and ended up saving thousands. Pi Insurance is a breath of fresh air. Their team put me at ease by explaining my policy and making sure I only paid for what I needed. It felt great to know I was protecting my employees while saving money. It's easy to see why Pi is rated excellent on Trustpilot by customers. If you're a small business owner, check out Pi Insurance for workers' comp. Ask your agent for Pi, or see how much you can save in 3 minutes at trypi.com. That's TRYPIE.com.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and you know I love betting on basketball. And with FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, you can combine the player and game props with other bets from the same game to score a huge payout. It's a same-game parlay, and you can only find them on FanDuel. I'm telling you, the Sixers have Houston on Wednesday. Joel Embiid's going to have a big game. You can combine his totals, points, rebounds, assists, whatever you want, and join it up to whatever the game totals might be. If you haven't tried FanDuel Sportsbook yet, new users get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. Just place a bet and FanDuel will refund you up to $1,000 in-site credit if you don't win. And new and existing users can get up to $25 in-site credit back each day if your parlay falls one leg short with same-game parlay insurance. That's why I bet on FanDuel. They have special promotions, live betting, and they get you your winnings so fast. So download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and use promo code BEER.
Expires in 7 days. Max refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Wawa Rewards members can now get a free hot or iced coffee every Tuesday through the Wawa app. Try our new Boosted Blend hot coffee with 22% more caffeine and more energy to get through the day. But why Tuesday? Because you made it through Monday. Free Coffee Tuesdays through May includes our new Boosted Blend coffee with 22% more caffeine. It's our way of saying thank you for being a regular at Wawa. See store for details. Gotta have a Wawa.
What's for dinner, you ask? At Wawa, we've got the answer, no matter what you're craving. Because Wawa now has dinner. Every day starting at 4 p.m., you'll find delicious Angus burgers, French fries, and more. Choose in-store, curbside, or delivery. Wawa dinner. Sounds good.
Yost cares the most. Yost Stucco and Siding is the #1 exterior renovation company serving the tri-state area. From stucco remediation and stucco to siding conversions to replacement windows, doors, and roofing, Yost Stucco and Siding can handle it all. As a family-owned company, we believe you deserve an honest, expert consultation, great value, and top-quality workmanship. Visit YostStucco.com to schedule your free in-home estimate. That's YostStucco.com. And remember, Yost cares the most.
I've been asked, did you plan on becoming the largest injury law firm in the world? And the answer is no. We set out to be focused on our clients and to have a commitment to trying cases and winning. And when you have those results at trial, you're able to settle most of your cases quickly and fairly. Hard work and client satisfaction was our plan. It worked. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's Small Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for small business Business Month savings.
You went online to switch your car insurance to Progressive so you could save money. But then you saw a friend request from an old summer camp buddy. And now here you are, clicking through photos of his kickball team from 2011. Looks like they won the championship that year. Then he moved to Tulsa. Oh, a new tattoo. Yes, they said it was easy to save hundreds on car insurance with Progressive, but they forgot about the rest of the internet. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National average savings by new customer surveyed who saved in 2019.
Sometimes in business, the unexpected comes calling. But even in, I'm going to say it, unprecedented times, don't bounce back. Bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward fast with internet speeds up to a gig, with the flexibility to update your bandwidth in just a few clicks, and with security solutions that help keep your connected devices protected. Be fast, be flexible, be ready for what's next. And bounce forward. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
Hi, it's John Kincaid for Window Nation. And you know, when it comes to cost and quality, Window Nation has got you covered. And right now, you can get 50% off all styles of windows, plus put no money down, make no payments, pay no interest for 24 months. That's 2 years, folks. With Window Nation, you could save thousands more on your windows compared to national brands while providing the same, if not better, quality. And if you want detail, Window Nation measures each window 3 times. They're ensuring your proper fit, and each window goes through a 50-point factory inspection. Not only that, once your new windows are installed, they're going to leave your home cleaner than it was before they got there. So if your windows need to be replaced, or if you're starting to think about new windows, give Window Nation a call. They're going to give you 50% off every style window, plus put no money down, make no payments, and pay no interest for 24 months. That's half off bows, bays, picture, garden windows, every style, every color that Window Nation offers with no limit. Call Window Nation today, 866-90-NATION, or visit windownation.com. Oh, and tell them that John Kincaid sent you, because Window Nation, the perfect fit.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
On 97.5, The Fanatic.
10 o'clock hour brought to you by Window Nation. Take advantage of Window Nation's 50% off sale on all style windows. Plus, make no down payment with no payments and no interest for 12 full months. Call 866-90-NATION or visit windownation.com. All right, welcome back live at Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell. They got the grills on, Tunis.
Yeah, I'm like,
we have like the windows open, and when the grills get fired up, you know, that waft.
You know what it is? It's like the cartoon when they put the pie on the on the window, and then they smell the smoke and they start floating. That's kind of me with the grill smell.
Yeah, I saw you like you were intoxicated. Good weekend, like at least beautiful weekend.
Oh yeah, I had a nice time.
And it goes back to what we were talking about last week, which is, damn, it was like uninspiring.
Yeah,
I mean the draft was all right, but you know I don't like it wasn't a disaster. But it wasn't like, you know, I'm going to run through the window here.
Well, so when they were on the clock for their second pick, everything was going the way it not supposed to have gone, but best for the Eagles, right?
Yeah.
So I was standing watching the Eagles pick, waiting to go nuts. And then when the pick happened, I was like, okay.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
Okay.
I was like,
all right, you know.
Maybe he's out.
Well, that's the thing. And listen, I'm sorry. Has the Eagles medical team been good?
No.
Like, if we're being real, has the Eagles medical team been good?
No.
I'm sorry. Has the Philadelphia medical field been good in terms of these athletes?
No.
I can't help but think that we're cursed at times with the injuries.
I hear you, bro.
So let's draft an injury-riddled player. That's awesome.
You know, yeah.
Forgive me.
You know what sucks?
I don't want to be wet blanket, but forgive me.
I got like a basketball itch. These games are just horrendous.
What, you weren't pumped about watching like Lonnie Walker and that's it? You weren't. Rudy Gay's still balling, man.
Stink.
He's like 86 years old.
The NBA's horrendous right now.
That's why numbers are in the tank.
Yeah, because you can't watch it.
No.
I mean, the other night, OKC lost by 1,000.
Yeah, they did.
78
Domantas Sabonis had a triple-double.
Are you nuts?
First half or first quarter, but still. Like, that can't happen.
Nah. It's all out of whack. Nah, again, it's COVID season after the bubble, so it is what it is. It's just heinous. Now, I do have a little tiny fear because I think, listen, once the playoffs start, it's going to be fun again. Like, it'll be all right. It'll be good. Like, I believe that. I think it's going to be fun, and we'll get nuts and Sixers, the whole thing.
Play the song.
It'll be
all
back,
that stuff. Yeah.
right? Just you got to get through this slog because all those bad teams are just horrible.
Right.
But
is that your concern?
No, my concern is I said this before, and I don't even like them, but those damn Bucks fear the deer.
Well, yeah, we've talked about it.
It's only because over the last couple of years, it was their year, fear the deer, and they failed, right?
Yep.
Miami, they failed.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about the Sixers doing that, right?
Toronto.
You have to lose to really grow. Yeah.
And so there's like one eye. I'm looking at him side eye. Like, now I like the way the Sixers match up against them, but it's just I got that little pang because Holiday's playing really good for them.
Yep. Chris Middleton can still
like,
score.
Who knows if they?
I mean, Giannis can score 40 every night if
Right.
he wants to.
Right.
I know the Sixers do a good job D'ing him up. Like they do. I know the last game.
That's why I said I think
when you had Simmons and Embiid.
I think we match up.
Yeah. But I get what you're saying because it's one of the they're not a team where I go, I'm not worried about them.
Scare me. Just it's more about the pit in my stomach more than the pang in my brain.
Because you could see it now. Sense. I hate putting stuff out there. But remember when Aaron Baines was killing the Sixers in the playoffs? Can't you see Brook Lopez?
Yes.
Hitting a couple big threes.
Yeah.
And we go, really?
Yeah.
Brook Lopez, 85 years old, is doing this?
Yeah. It's just a little worry.
I get what you're saying.
That's all.
But Sixers have to lock up the 1 seed. They have to.
I don't see how they don't.
You look at the rest of the schedule. I mean,
I don't see how they don't.
You got the Magic twice. Heat and the Pacers are the 2 toughest games.
Right.
Bulls, you got the Rockets who gave up. I could play for the Rockets right now.
Yeah.
So you should still be able to lock up that 1 seed.
I think so. You have you down? Phillies give you a depressing.
I was there last night.
I know you were.
And I was miserable. They take the lead, and you know what? The worst part was I was surrounded. There's a lot of Mets fans around me, and they have this stupid clap. I didn't know that the Mets had like a signature clap, the Mets fans, and they were doing it from start to finish. And the best part was when Didi hit the home run, they all shut up. Right,
Yeah.
they were all done. They all checked out, and they were all on their phones. And I was so happy. I definitely flipped a couple people off, and I was having a great time yesterday.
Yeah.
And then Brandon Kinsler comes out there throwing a wiffle ball, like 85 miles per hour, and I go, well, this doesn't look good. So here's when it's not good. They show the pitcher stats on the screen, and it used to just be like wins and loss and earned run average, right? So his ERA was 5. But the other thing I saw that really freaked me out was 2.5 home runs per 9 innings. And what's the first batter do that he faces? Hits a home run.
Oh, my God.
And then all of a sudden that number went up. The batting average against was up in the 350 area. And I'm like, this is the guy, this is the first guy out of the pen tonight? And then Alvarado can't throw a strike. After he talked all that crap the other night, he can't throw a strike.
Yeah, but that's him, though. He's got a great arm.
Incredible.
And he's going to give you those. You know that. He's prone to those things. That's what he is.
You can't talk smack and then do that.
Listen, he's got a great arm.
He does. It'd be nice to throw a few strikes.
Yeah, listen. I mean,
and then David Hale, I don't even know
that's
how David Hale's still in the major leagues.
No,
he comes in, he's awful.
No, the Hale's the
awful.
hailstorm.
Right away, gives up a bases clearing double. Like, what are we doing
No, he's
here?
horrible. He's horrible.
And then apparently after the game, Girardi said that like Neris wasn't available and Brogdon wasn't. Oh wow, so sad that Neris wasn't available. Like
Yeah, especially after Saturday night.
Like come on.
Wow.
I don't know. They bummed me out this weekend. They bummed me out yesterday, big time.
Well, the problem is you're excited about Reese and Bryce.
Yeah, and JT to an extent.
Yeah.
But then Eflin yesterday, I know the runs weren't high because he was getting out of jams. He gave up 10 hits yesterday.
Yeah.
10.
Sometimes he's too around the strike
Yeah,
zone.
because you know what's going to happen eventually against a Major League Baseball team that gets 10 hits. They'll score a run.
Yep.
Or multiple runs. I was really disappointed yesterday. It was embarrassing. Reese Hoskins and Maton fall asleep.
Yeah.
Like, how do you let the tying run score like that?
Yeah. No, listen, it was an ugly – it was from that standpoint.
Awful.
It was just ugly.
Oh, well.
See, the problem is that they just need a lot of work.
A ton.
They need a lot of work. And we knew it. I thought they were a little further along, maybe.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know. I'm sorry that I thought Nola, Wheeler, and Eflin would give you win. Now you've lost a couple games. You got to depend on, the Velasquez who's back on the mound, Chase Anderson.
Vinny's starting tonight.
You need Velasquez and Chase Anderson to stop the bleeding. All of a sudden, you're 2 under. They were 5-1 to start the season.
Yeah.
You're 2 under, 500 now.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder how the pack is going. The 162.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people. They ripped
Sometimes
it up.
I just open my big mouth.
Yeah.
All right, let's kick it off on the phone, shall we? Say good morning to our friends. And let's take their temperature on how they feel about the draft. We begin with Aaron in West Philly. Good morning, Aaron.
Hey, Aaron, how you been? You and Andrew.
What's up, baby?
Yeah, just laying back, man, trying to take it easy a little bit. But I give it a C-, the draft a C-.
Okay.
Because I don't know if they're drafting a whole lot for this year. This might sound funny because, we're not going to do nothing this year, right? So you got a whole new offensive coordinator, head coach. Everything's new. Everything's new except Stoutland. He's still there. I mean, everything's new. So you got to get these guys trained to a system and all this stuff. So I like some of their draft picks. I like the running back. I think he's a good bat from what I've saw. I mean, it's all a guessing game, man. You see what I'm saying? I don't know who can play.
Not really.
Play.
It's not really a guessing game.
Well, I know the number one pick can play. I know he can play.
Well, right, but it's why you pay people a lot of money to evaluate their skills. I mean,
Right. But how many times are they wrong?
Yeah, but
a lot of them wrong.
Yeah, but a lot of times,
right?
But yes and no. Obviously, it's an inexact science, and there's just so many roster spots. But you should, there are teams that are really good, that are good at it. Like Steelers are good at it.
Yeah, yes. Well, I always say that. But they could have did better linebackers and secondary. That's where to me, they needed. It goes back to
it goes back to the whole thing about Dickerson. I don't know. Did you like that pick, or is that because that's the one you take? Again, you're risking, because if he's healthy, he's a great player, man.
Yes, but his injuries.
Yeah.
So I might have to go with that because if he plays, man, he might be an All-Pro. If he plays,
if he plays, he'll be great if he plays. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah, he'd be great if he plays. So we got to ask for some blessings that he'll play, and then that draft will look right if he plays like.
Well, right, assuming Devontae Smith's a real playmaker.
Oh, he is
right, and if Dickerson can play, then then all of a sudden you go, all right, well, I got a couple pieces, and we'll see if people I talk to people who love Milt Williams.
Right. And I've heard some people that said they ain't like him. But I heard a lot of people say that they did like him. So that's what I'm saying, Ant. Do we really know until we see these guys play? That's
you and I don't. But there's a reason why that they know. They should know, right? This whole concept. Well, I heard they said. Listen, I talked to 2 coaches, like legit head coaches in the NFL, who both said, and I didn't even bring it up to them. In both situations, they said, "Hey, I really like that Milt Williams." All right,
well, that's a good sign.
I mean, I didn't even ask them. I was talking about their picks, and then they asked me about the Eagles, and then I said, "Well, what'd you think?" And they both brought up, without prompting,
right,
Milt Williams.
That's good. I mean, that's a good sign. I mean, when the pick happened, they show the highlights and all that stuff and his numbers. You go, all right, intriguing. I can't help but go, he's undersized for defensive tackle. But if you say that they were telling you that he could move around on the defensive line, then all right.
Yeah, again, I listen.
Maybe that's how they looked at it. They can move him to edge rusher or something.
I didn't know. Like, I don't. There's certain guys I know, and there's certain guys I don't, and he's one I don't.
Right.
I mean, the bigger programs that we've seen, and you get to evaluate a little bit. You have an idea.
Right, of course.
But let's go to CJ is in Roxborough. CJ, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's up, CJ?
What's up, guys? What's up, Cheers? How we doing?
What you doing, brother?
I mean, I didn't hate the draft, but I didn't fully love it. I mean, I'll be honest, I did like Dickerson pick because when we took him, at first I was a little upset because I wanted defense from the rip, so I'm with you guys on that one. And I saw Trayvon Moore falling. I was foaming at the mouth, excited that we were.
I know, yes.
I was like, see you playoffs. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Dickerson's a specimen, and I looked at it as, all right, Kelsey's replacement because, let's be honest, Kelsey's played hurt, I think, literally every year since the Super Bowl, and he's contemplated retirement every year.
Yeah, no, I mean, here's the thing. I'd be more excited if he's a road grader at guard. I mean, I know you can if he becomes a center and he's that guy, but I mean, he looks like a beast.
Oh,
I mean, and he's like a great dude, and he's one of these guys that like is a stalwart within the line that you trust, and he's a leader, and
Yeah, then the fact that he's from Bama, and I mean,
right.
my buddy Blake called in Friday, and we always talk about it. Bama just breeds like freaks, so that makes me a little more confident about it. And I like the Williams pick. I'm ish on it because obviously one that to a lot of people that was a who pick, but the fact that he's a physical specimen, I would never tell him in person I didn't like the pick. I tell him we should have took him at 10 because if I told him I didn't like it, he'd probably eat me.
Yeah, I again, at least you're going, and he's attacking the lines, right, the fronts. I mean, that's how they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, right? And then of course I think within hours after that pick, it was we built through the trenches. But I just think what hurts that pick, and I'm sure you guys agree, is the fact that Howie and Donahue were not on the same page about that. And
the corner
came out.
Yeah,
it makes it a little bit much worse.
Sure. Yeah. No. Listen. Like that. Listen. Would I rather have the corner? Yeah. Now no. This kid. And again, I just know what people tell me about him, but I thought the corner was the pick, and the Giants got him. So
yeah, and then from the rip, like I said, if we would have got a competent linebacker and then a corner, then I'd say it's a different ballgame this year for our team because then our defense is somewhat functional.
Yeah, but they're no good. I mean, we know that. And CJ, great stuff, buddy. We know that they're going to be bad this year. How long have we been saying it? How long have I been saying? People got mad because months ago when I go, look, this is going to be a bad year.
Yeah, they did get mad.
They got mad. You remember that? 2 weeks. And I was getting, Negadelphia, this and that. I'm like, look at their roster.
Because all of a sudden Hurts is going to turn into a top quarterback. Right? He's going to be Mahomes.
No, listen. This draft showed you what they were doing. The one thing I can't complain about is they went off their board.
Right, exactly. Now here's the thing. So CJ brings up building through the trenches, and then you make the comment of that's how they won the Super Bowl, right? And you're right. The thing is, so Howie said that in his press conference, like, oh, people get tired that the Philadelphia Eagles draft, offense and defensive line. Well, that's how we won the Super Bowl, right? And I go, yeah, you're right, Howie, you did. But again, forgive me for being a little concerned about a guy that's had 4 season-ending injuries. Forgive me. Like, it's, I don't think that's hot take. I don't think that's, I'm not bashing the draft pick or anything, but forgive me. Yes, you won the Super Bowl going through the offensive and defensive line.
Listen, that's fair, dude. It's fair.
But if the guy's not on the field because he can't stay healthy, then did you really, do anything correct? Good for you. You drafted an offensive lineman in the second round who can't get on the field.
Well, you know what's funny is that when they had that press conference and Howie talked about Alabama.
Yep.
Right? So Howie talked about Bama and said, oh, my wife's from Mobile and this and that. And it was almost like a like, look, like it's almost a reaction.
Right. We get it.
All I hear is you guys never draft any SEC law. Here you go. Right? Like that's what it feels like sometimes with them.
Well, you know what? Good. I'm glad he had that. I'll be honest.
But you get here's the point. I just hope. I hope. Now I like Devontae, so I can't. I will not. If the kid doesn't work out, I will not bury them for the pick.
No, because we're all excited for that.
I think the kid's a player.
Right, exactly.
I like the kid, right? But he is light, and then you have the off injured. All I keep thinking about is, could it be that they would get the only two Bama kids that aren't stars?
No, you can't put that out there.
No, that's what was going through my mind.
You're probably right.
No, that's going.
I don't blame you.
Now, again, I step back and go, well, I think
no, you
Devontae,
actually like Devontae.
I do.
Right.
I like him.
Right.
Now, I don't know if the other kid could play.
Well, that's the problem.
If the other kid can stay healthy.
That's why my reaction is kind of like because as excited as I was day one, I have a lot of concerns with that second-round pick. And then the rest of the day, I kind of go, all right, well, I'm glad that Milt Williams is getting high grades from other coaches. Like, awesome. That's awesome. But I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of,
I get you.
I was on such a high. Came down.
Were you on that big of a high?
With Devontae Smith, and then when all those pieces were falling into place for the Eagles for the second-round pick.
Yeah, well, I'm a defense guy.
And they need it.
Mm-hmm. So my boy had another good draft.
Yes, he did.
610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. As we hang out. What a spot. That's right. Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Montco Golf Classic hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. It's one of these old Pennsylvania. Talk about the character of old Pennsylvania. It's gorgeous. All right, we're hanging out. I want to hear from you. I don't know. How do you feel about this thing? I'm trying to have a good attitude. Kudos, though, to my man Anthony Labruciano because he won big. How about it? Judas, my man, he was named the Contractor of the Year in the Mid-Atlantic region by Certainteed, which is a prestigious honor. And no surprise to me because I love Anthony and his team at Labruciano Roofing. They are the roofing experts. That the only people I'll ever recommend. Don't trust just any company that does roofs. Trust Anthony and the true roofing experts at Labruciano Roofing. Just give them a call. The only roofing expert that I trust right here in the Delaware Valley is certified, Certainteed, 5-star select shingle master. Now, I think he's an artist, but what that means is, for you, the best warranty in the business, 50 years from the manufacturer, 25 years of the expert workmanship. From Anthony and his team at Labruciano Roofing, get things moving right away. Call them now to schedule an in-person on-site estimate. Labruciano Roofing experts will take the time to explain your option and give you the peace of mind you deserve as a hardworking homeowner. The only roofing expert that I recommend is Labruciano Roofing. Call them 610-265-ROOF. That's 610-265-ROOF or PARoofPros.com. That's PARoofPros.com.
Anthony!
Fanatic Sports Update.
Number one in the East, I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Evolution USA. Work for Evolution USA. Unlimited online players means unlimited tips and paid training. Join them at their Philadelphia studio. The players are virtual. Apply at evolution.com/careers. Sixers with an overtime win last night against the San Antonio Spurs, thanks to a tip-in by Ben Simmons with just seconds remaining on the clock, puts them back on top of the Eastern Conference. They currently have a half-game lead over the Brooklyn Nets. The Milwaukee Bucks are now 3 back for the top spot. Sixers have a second game of a back-to-back tonight when they travel to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Tip-off is at 9 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. A disappointing weekend for the Phillies as they lose another series, this time to the New York Mets, and it was ugly yesterday. The bullpen had another meltdown, 6 earned runs from the bullpen alone. It was 8-5 in the ninth when Rhys Hoskins looked to tie it up with a 3-run shot. Unfortunately, it hit the top of the railing. After review, it was just a double. Bryce Harper then struck out to end the game, so the Phillies fell 8-7. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
T-Mobile is bringing 5G from big cities to small towns across America. We've been investing billions to light up the largest and fastest 5G network. And now, according to competitive data from Umlaut, T-Mobile is the most reliable 5G network, too. To celebrate, we're inviting everyone to upgrade their experience. Introducing the free 5G upgrade. Bring any working cell phone to T-Mobile and trade it in for a free 5G Samsung Galaxy. Still have a flip phone? If it can make a call, you can trade it in. Plus, all our plans include 5G access on the full T-Mobile network at no extra cost. Let's go. Now that's an upgrade. T-Mobile is America's leader in 5G. Experience it today with the free 5G upgrade. Visit a neighborhood store or T-Mobile.com to learn more.
Phone via 24 bill credits while supplies last plus tax. If you cancel credit, stop and balance on required finance agreement may be due. Contact us. Qualifying credit, service, and undamaged trade-in required. Most reliable according to independent third-party Umlaut from crowdsourced user experience data from September 2020 to February 2021. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Hi, it's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy, and you're almost out of time. Mother's Day is here. No worries. I've got the perfect gift for Mom. It's my brand new Sunshine Yellow 24-karat gold dip rose. It's a spectacular sunshine yellow color with little sparkles that will brighten your loved one's day. But we want to add some sunshine in everybody's day. So we're using a portion of each rose sold to support local restaurants by purchasing catering for all those incredible frontline workers. You can purchase a Sunshine Yellow Rose. Know you're gifting sunshine to the moms in your life while supporting local restaurants and thanking our frontline workers. If you're looking to celebrate life, say I love you, or honor Mom on this Mother's Day, this is the perfect gift. This is the most requested gift by moms everywhere. Go now to IHateStevenSinger.com and still get fast and free shipping in time for Mother's Day. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. IHateStevenSinger.com.
Hey guys, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and this year you need to make it extra special because Mom deserves more than just breakfast in bed. So how about super cozy pajamas designed for ultimate relaxation exclusively from Pajamagram.com? The trusted PJ experts who know exactly what moms want, with timeless looks, playful patterns, and luxurious materials. Pajamagram.com is where you'll find the perfect gift for Mother's Day. Super soft PJs that'll leave her feeling cozy, comfy, and ready to unwind. Whether she's a dog lover, a coffee connoisseur, or anything in between, Pajamagram has the perfect PJs for your mom. And right now, Pajamagram.com is including free gift packaging with your order, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. Just go to Pajamagram.com and grab the perfect Mother's Day gift with free gift packaging now. It's fast, it's easy, and delivery by Mother's Day is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Do you hear My Computer Career ads and think, I don't know anything about computers? Well, you don't have to. Before starting, many graduates could turn a computer on and off, and that's it. And now they're IT pros. You could do it too. Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. You could start your new life in as little as 4 months. Grants covering up to 53% of the cost are available to those who qualify. It's not rocket science. It's My Computer Career.
Hello, I'm a unicorn. Yes, one of those. Everyone's trying to find me, but most can't, unless they're ZipRecruiter. If you've hired before, you understand it's quite hard to find a unicorn. You know, someone who's perfect for your role. So how does ZipRecruiter do it so quickly? ZipRecruiter's technology matches your job up with the right people for your role and invites them to apply, so you get brilliant candidates fast.
Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/hire. That's ZipRecruiter.com/hire.
Today's pros need today's tools, and nobody understands that better than the Home Depot. Our app makes it simpler to get supplies ordered and delivered. Our online project calculators cut guesswork and last-second supply runs. Job site delivery puts what you need where and when you need it. And rental puts the right equipment in your hands, but not your overhead. That's how today's pros get more done. New tech, new tools, old-fashioned hard work. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
It's Small Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for Small Business Month savings.
So here's how Squeeze.com works. You have a suggested daily cleanse timeline. There's a breakfast, a mid-morning snack, lunch, mid-afternoon snack, and dinner. 5 juices, all numbered chronologically.
And then there's the cashew milk. If you're working out or just otherwise need some extra substance, that's my favorite one.
Yep, you're going to feel energized throughout the day, so try it now. Go to Squeeze.com and order by 1 p.m. The juices will come the same day. That's Squeeze.com. Click Mike and Natalie in the drop-down.
Are you one of the millions of homeowners who haven't refinanced yet? If so, I'm here to tell you it's not too late. Hi, I'm Wesley Hogan with Westland Financial. Although the lowest rates may be in our rearview mirror, as the economy recovers from the biggest economic shock of our lifetime, rates still remain near historic lows. In fact, with the dramatic increase in home values, this may be the perfect time to put that new home equity to work. Take advantage of our cash out refi program and pay off high rate credit cards, car loans, or other high interest rate debt. Or finally make those home improvements you put on hold for so long. Best of all, we can do this with no closing costs. That's right, whether it's a conventional, FHA, or VA loan, we'll pay for your title, settlement, lender, and recording fees. So call Westland at 888-455-3669. That's 888-455-3669. It's the biggest no-brainer in the history of mankind. 888-455-3669.
Westland Financial Corp is licensed by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania Department of Banking. NMLS number 3304. Not all loans apply. Equal housing lender.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia. A Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
And a jam! And B with a flying jam!
Flyers hockey.
He's scored! Travis Konecny!
And Anthony Gargano. Weekdays from 10 to 2.
To you, dude. I love you.
Plug in. 97.5 The Fanatic. Philadelphia.
Hey, welcome back. Very cool. We're in broadcasting live from Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Montgomery Golf Classic, hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. Just saw Bobby C.
Yeah, morning crew coming out to golf.
Yeah. This is a great spot. I could see, like, the bro being at home in here.
Yeah, I could see it too.
You know? It's like old, beautiful PA. Dude, you know what the greatest I've told people? It's funny. So, you know when you don't realize? Like, I had a base. Every day's baseball, right? Every day.
Oh my God!
I showed you my Massimo schedule.
Yeah, it seems terrible,
dude.
I hope you enjoy it,
dude. Like I hope
he loves it.
Listen, I love being with his Heat team. Right, it's fun. All right, that's his little travel team. I love the parents and the kids are like. I love these people, right? But you know, they also have to play the rec thing too, and it's like torture, right? Because he plays every day. He's like the Phillies, right? I'm going.
Plays more than the Phillies, probably.
I'm like, I need another job. Like, I don't have it. I need to work another job, right? Like, so Saturday he has practice, 3-hour practice Saturday morning.
God,
all right.
Do they get off days?
So he played Friday. Saturday, 3-hour practice. Yesterday he played. So then Saturday, late afternoon, he says, it was after the draft, like it was like that point. He says, Daddy, can I pitch to you? I'm like, all right, you just played yesterday. You practiced all morning. You sure? And he goes, yeah.
Go for it.
I said, all right. So I get down to my catcher stance. And, dude, you know, I couldn't see. I was, like, blinded. Bad enough I got bad lamps.
Right.
But then I'm blinded by the sun. It was like right, and I was stupid. I should just put sunglasses on, been over with. He throws a pitch. It hits me. It goes off the glove. It barely scrapes the glove and hits me square. I'm not looking through our YouTube guys. Right over here. You can see it. Now, I didn't know it was that bad. So I say to Chunas, I said, believe Massimo hit me with a square in the forehead with a fastball.
Yeah.
And you go, yeah, I see the seams. And the greatest is, you go, you the first thing you noticed when you saw me this morning.
Yes. As soon as you walked up, I saw the seams. But I didn't know if it could have been something else. So I didn't want to say
I was being abused.
I didn't want to say anything. I wanted you to open up.
You thought I was being abused or I got into a fight and I got cracked?
Just in case I say the wrong thing. Like, hey, did you get hit in the face with a baseball? And you go, oh, no.
Yeah.
Something else happened. Then I went to sit down and talk and
yes.
Yeah, call Joe Marone, all that. I just want to make sure everything was all right before I said anything. But it's nice. It adds some personality.
Yeah.
You look like Bryce.
Yeah. Dude, when I tell you, I was like, it just.
Did it puff up at first, the forehead?
Yeah. It was. I looked like I had like a knot.
Because you got no swelling. It's literally just the seams.
Right. It went down yesterday because I had.
Did you do the frozen peas?
I had a knot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I had a knot, and it, I looked like like a Frankenstein.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Was he smiling again?
Yes. I was going to tell you that. The dude smirked. First, he was like, I think he got a little nervous because, it hit me. Like, you heard it.
Especially after he just asked you about the Bryce Harper thing the other day because he saw it happen.
Yeah.
So he's probably freaking out.
And now Daddy gets hit. And then I was like, and then once he realized I was good, I was fine, he starts laughing.
Oh,
like
yeah,
smirk.
of course. Because he also saw the damage he did. He said,
And so then I show up.
I throw that hard?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but here's your problem, dude. I told him, you got to throw strikes.
Yeah.
He's wild yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
All right,
good.
yeah. Practice. That's why he practices every day.
So do you feel like this, that they have the nucleus or the basis of a team? See, it still hasn't taken shape yet.
Who, the Eagles?
Yes.
No. I don't feel that because I don't know who the quarterback is.
Right.
The offensive line, okay, yeah, you drafted an injury-riddled offensive line in the second round, but not only that, everybody else is old. You don't, I can't get too excited about, the Nate Herbigs of the world.
Right.
And, I like Driscoll from what I saw last year. I like Mailata, but after that, I go, all right, Sayamalu kind of stinks. He could, if Dickerson's healthy, Dickerson could take over for Sayamalu this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, Sayamalu's not good.
Yeah.
Kelsey's old.
Yeah.
Brooks has been 3 straight season-ending injuries. Lane Johnson's got the bad ankle. I still don't know about Mailata.
Dickerson just has to play.
He just has to play.
He's got to play, because if he plays,
he could be good.
You go, all right.
But as we talk about, all right, so trenches, that's where you really start off a team, right? Well, the offensive line is old, and the defensive line is aging and maybe not all that talented. So how can I even say there's a nucleus?
Well, I just think, again, they just need so much.
A ton. Now, I'm not saying I did not like the draft this past weekend. I just kind of left uninspired after I thought there were guys that they could have really attacked in the second round and didn't get.
Yeah, it's weird because I'm trying to figure out the pulse of everyone.
We do have a poll.
Like the temperature of everyone. Well, hold on.
I'll get to it in a little bit.
Let me get Dwayne up here, my
All
man,
right.
because he's always good. Dwayne in Richmond, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's up, Dwayne?
Hey, I got a post for you.
Yeah, what do you think?
I got a post for you.
Yeah.
And what was it? 2016, 2017. It was a deep running back draft, right? And we take Darnell Pumphrey.
Yeah.
Okay. Then 2017, we go on a run with a Super Bowl. We struck lightning in a bottle. I'll say that, right?
Uh-huh.
Last year, the whole offensive line injured. Not only that, you take Jalen Hurts in the second round, which we did need. If you want to build in the trenches,
right,
you should have took a defensive tackle or offensive lineman with Jalen Hurts picked in, if that's what you want to do. But the offensive line, I get it. They're in and out. Injuries. They're fine medical staff.
Yes.
Okay, then you go and draft a second round offensive lineman. I get the upside. but the upside is done for me because of all the injuries.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, Howie, you're saying, oh, I don't know if y'all remember, I just got tired of seeing the ball go over our head all the time, either last year or the year before last. Get me a new GM. Get me.
You know what it feels like? You know what it feels like, Dwayne, a little bit? It feels like they're all like he's late to the party. Like that, now he goes to Alabama guys, right? It's like,
yeah.
You know.
And you're dropping the lineman. Okay, if you want to build in the trenches, I don't care what his upside is. Don't get me a guy who's been injured 4 out of the last 5 years. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And then you didn't even get us a corner.
Yeah.
Like, you should have went corner with. If you didn't go with the second pick, you definitely should have went with.
Well,
the
I
third
think
pick.
that's why you saw the look of disdain with the most senior football guy, right?
Right. And then you guys come with that, they're the great personnel. We love our scouting department.
Yeah.
Like Andrew said, they just had this with Bo Wolf, Shil Kapato, and Zach Berman and everything coming up. My personal opinion, Howie needs to go. I'm sorry. He doesn't need a chance to rebuild this team. Get me a Chris Ballard or somebody. Give me somebody who has direction, who knows. You just asked the question. Did we get some foundation pieces that you can see we build? No, we did not, because everybody is uncertain. Everybody's uncertain.
Yeah,
Get me some
I hear
people
you.
who are for real. Give me some for real people.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it, man. I'm tired of it, man.
See, I like you're angry today. See, this is different.
Yeah, man, get that dude out of here, man.
Yeah.
Get him out of here, man.
Yeah.
I'm sick of this.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, that's my point.
Well, I appreciate it, Dwayne. You know, I love talking to you. So I was great. I appreciate that, man. You have a good week. I'll talk to you soon. All right, buddy? All right. I got to tell you. Listen, he was upset, angry at the draft. That's
I wouldn't go angry, but he's also basing it off the Eagles' track record, which he's not wrong.
I can empathize with Dwayne.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you look at this team, they're not good.
No, I mean, and you look at some of these players. I said it yesterday. I feel bad for everyone drafted rounds 3 through 7 because they have the Eagles draft stink on them. Like the kids. Like, I'm sorry. Jacoby Stevens, you could be great, but because you were drafted by the Eagles, I can't help but go.
All right, before we do that, before we go, let's get Tony, because Tony's been hanging. Tony, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Tone.
Cuz, what's going on, man?
What's happening, buddy? What do you think?
What's going on, Tunis?
What's up, Tony?
Hey, listen, so overall, I'm not a Howie basher. Howie's made so many mistakes over the years, but I don't get on him for every single thing. And I think he had a decent draft this year. I think this was probably about a C, maybe even like a C+. Right. I give him a lot of credit for getting some guys.
You know what the best is?
Give him credit.
You know what the best is, Tone? You're like, because it's funny. I'm thinking, I'm like, I wonder what he's going to say, like grade wise, right? Because you're like, I thought you had a decent draft. Like, I thought you were going to go like B, right? And you go, yeah, I'll give him a C. Like because you're grading him, thinking he's going to give you an F, right? That's why you go C.
Exactly. You go into it already expecting the D at the highest.
Right.
And listen, it could have been it could have been an A, honestly. But I feel the same way this guy Dwayne just felt. I have no problems with trying to build in the trenches, and I like a lot of the upside of some of these picks. I think Gainwell's going to be a star. I think that guy Jacoby Stevens, I think he's got a lot of potential. But first and second round guys, you got to get guys that can start or at least contribute immediately. You have to. And this guy, they say he's going to be ready for camp, but coming off of 2 ACLs, he's got a bum ankle too. I mean, that's
especially when and this is him as a young player. This is what you worry about, right? He's in his youth. Like, this is the time when you're healthy, right? When you're young,
you're supposed to be,
right? Like before you have all the wars of the NFL and you start to put on weight, and you see what Lane Johnson's been going through, right? So that's the scary part. At 344 pounds, I think the kid's got a lot of heart. I just don't know. I mean, does the body give out? That's the big worry.
Exactly. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, he's got to use all that leverage on the line. He's going to push those big guys all the time. You got to use all that leverage, and you got bad knees. I mean, we're always talking about the fact that Johnson and Brooks, Kelsey, Mailata with the back, everybody's injured on the offensive line. So why draft a guy who's off, who's prone to get injured?
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to go with that, an offensive lineman in the second round, fine. Get somebody who doesn't have the injury history. You could have gotten the second best, graded.
Well, you had a lot of defensive talent. Like, if you were to me, I thought they were going to go defense, right? Because you had your pick.
I wanted Samuel, but then Barrymore was there. Since Barrymore was there, you should have just picked him up.
I know. I mean,
you got Fletcher Costas' replacement right there, sitting there waiting for you.
He was a Philly kid.
You know
what I mean?
And he's a Philly kid.
Yeah. No, I mean, I thought he was the safest pick, right? He's a guy that you go, all right, well, this kid's going to play. He's a player, but you never going to go safety, but you had Moehrig there. Yeah,
Moehrig was there.
Yeah,
I mean, you could have gone there, and that would have been a lot better too.
Yeah,
in my opinion, because then
I hear you,
don't know what we're going to get out of McLeod.
You know what sucks though, dude? You know what sucks?
What's that?
Friggin' Cowboys had a great draft. They had a great draft, and we're gonna have
getting Cox all the way down where they did. Was he like fifth round or something?
Fifth round.
That's crazy. I don't understand.
I mean, their draft was ridiculous. Parsons gives them everything, right? I love Kelvin Joseph because Kentucky had a great defense last year, and he's a terrific corner. You get the defensive line from UCLA. You get Golston, who's the edge guy. You get another corner from Oregon State. Oh, thank you, Tone.
They filled all the holes that they needed to,
Yeah.
And I don't think we really did. So
I hear you, brother. Thank you, buddy. All right, Tunis, let's do a little morning thoughts.
Wake up, Philadelphia! No, God, please, no!
Time now for morning thoughts.
Hey, lady, shut up! Will you just shut your trap? Shut up!
Please go away. Let me sleep for the love of God!
Yo, cuz, what were you thinking about this morning?
Well, I talked about it. I gave you my. I was going to tell you about my eye, and getting. When was the last time you got drilled with something?
With a baseball?
Anything.
Man,
you suffered an accident.
That's a really good question. Like getting drilled by. I mean, I played my Sunday league, so last year we didn't play. So 2 years ago, there's a kid that pitched at Penn State Altoona, and he was basically the Cardinals.
He drilled you?
He was basically the Cardinals pitcher.
Yeah.
Couldn't throw a damn strike. That's
Right.
why. But he was pumping mid-80s, and he got me right in the thigh. And the bruise was there for I think a month.
Yeah, that's a good
It was
one.
a nice bruise.
Yeah.
No, I appreciated it. Well, that's the last time I remember getting drilled by someone.
Why do we like?
He showed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. At first you don't like it, but then 2 days go by, pain's not there anymore.
Yeah.
You got look at this, man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a badge of honor.
Yeah, it is. That's probably the last time I got drilled.
Which is probably stupid, but So what were you thinking this morning?
Well, first I couldn't even enjoy my morning thought because it was a morning wake up. I got a call violation on my new neighbor. So he's moving in now. So they're fixing up the house, right? And they're doing a lot of work. They're nice people. Don't get me wrong, but they're there all the time, and that's fine. It's their house.
They're there all the time. What's that mean?
Well, they're not living there yet. They're there working on the house. 5:45 this morning, he's throwing metal in the back of his truck. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, it's
and I'm like, I look out the window. I'm like, yo, dude. And he's like, oh, what's up, man? Good morning. I was like, yeah, it's 5:45. Oh, my bad.
Wow, good morning. 5:45.
Come on.
It's the middle of the night, cuz.
Oh, dude. The sun's not even up yet. Birds are barely chirping.
That's the middle of the night.
You can't be throwing metal like a sink into the... come on. And he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. I can't wait to have nice new neighbors. But,
Nah, it's a stone violation.
You can't be... It's 6 in the morning. Not even 6 in the morning. Bang.
Stone
Bang.
violation. Yeah, no, you can't do that.
And listen, maybe he's trying to get his stuff done, but maybe he went to work. I don't know. I don't know his personal life yet in terms of work and all that stuff. It's just that we're just at the high stage right now. But come on, man.
Yeah, I you know how I feel about that. like I'm anti these lawnmower people.
Right. But, I mean.
I got to deal with that now.
But that's like people do it at like 8 or 9 in the morning. I get it was a work day. But come on, man. I still had like 20 minutes.
Yeah, 5:45 on a Monday morning.
And we're in row homes. So it's not like it's down the street, so the sound's a little faint. No, it's right outside my window. Like, come on, man. Nice night out. I had the window open.
Did you ever? This happens to me a lot. Have you ever been so bone tired, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, right now, like I do a lot. I'm in the middle of this whole thing, and so I've been writing, staying up late all night, and if I get like an hour or two to sleep, it's like a big deal.
Yes.
Right? And you ever feel like tortured? Because like it'll either be the dogs barking.
Something's happening.
Right? Yeah. Or there's people like, and it's one thing, like the sounds of the city lulled me with like a lullaby.
Right.
Like the bus, I like a bus. Right? Like I can all those sounds
yes.
were fine. But the intermittent sounds that wake you up.
Like out of nowhere, right. See, my problem is it's not even sounds. I got the dog in the bed with us because I love her to death. But she likes sleeping under the covers. But then she gets hot. So it's like 4 or 5 times a night she's got to get up, go back on, and then we have the fan on.
Well, what's Christy say?
Oh,
she can't
come here. And I'm like, I'm going to sleep. She doesn't, it's all right.
All right.
But I'm a light sleeper where I could, once I'm awake, so it happens 5 times. I don't fall right back asleep.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden I'm up for another half hour. I'm like, okay, it was a nice 3 hours I got last night.
Yeah. All right.
That's about it. I got something on Andrew McCutchen I want to get to, though. I know it's big draft day, but I don't want to get zapped by Dylan. Dylan's the zapper today.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got the controls.
Yeah, so I don't want to get zapped. I hooked it up on your seat when you weren't looking.
I thought I'd get a break. We're on remote. We are live at the beautiful Bluestone Country Club. Listen, we got a lot of open lines, actually. Surprising. 610-632-0975. We're analyzing the draft. It's Monday, the weekend, Monday after the draft. Where you at? Like, what do you think? I don't know. It's almost like a ho-hum vibe out there.
Yeah, kind of what the poll says. I'll read it to you on the other side.
Because I feel a little ho-hum with it, too. Like, I can't destroy it, but I can't celebrate it either. So, I guess that leaves us ho-humish. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. And I told you, we're here at the beautiful Bluestone Country Club for the 5th annual Montgo Golf Classic, presented by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. It's a sold-out event with over 100 golfers. It's a fun day of golf, hospitality, and networking, and it's held every year in celebration of the U.S. Travel Association's annual National Travel and Tourism Week. That's right. So, and I'm here to share with the list of all the incredible things that Montgomery County has to offer. I love Montgomery County. My buddy Vinny lives down the road. It's beautiful. They have 50 of the most historic and beautiful public golf courses and private country clubs in the Northeast, 80 hotels, 1,600 restaurants, more than 30 award-winning breweries, wineries, and distilleries, a vibrant arts and cultural scene, world-class shopping, including King of Prussia Mall, Suburban Square, and the Philadelphia Premium Outlets. Tons of family-friendly attractions like the Elmwood Park Zoo and Legoland. Historical sites like the Valley Forge National Historical Park and almost 100 miles of trails. There's so much to do. It is beautiful. Visit valleyforge.org for more.
Fanatics Sports Update.
Half game up. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Sixers with a nice overtime win last night against the San Antonio Spurs, thanks to Ben Simmons with a tip-in with the final seconds remaining in the overtime period. The win puts them a half a game over the Brooklyn Nets for the top seed in the Eastern Conference. The Milwaukee Bucks now trail the Sixers by 3 games. They are sitting third. They're back tonight, 9 o'clock tip-off. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic when they travel to Chicago to take on the Bulls. Phillies had a disappointing weekend, again, losing another series, this time to the New York Mets. It looks like they could have tied the game in the bottom of the 9th inning. It was 8-5. Rhys Hoskins looked to what looked like a 3-run home run. It hit the top of the railing, came back in play. It was only a double. Bryce Harper then struck out to end the game. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Your next chance to win $500 fast is coming up in just a few minutes.
The Fanatic 500 from the Parx Casino Sportsbook app, the official sportsbook partner of the real Philly fan. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey guys, Bob Cooney here, and you know I love betting on basketball. And with FanDuel Sportsbook, in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, you can combine the player and game props with other bets from the same game to score a huge payout. It's a same-game parlay, and you can only find them on FanDuel. I'm telling you, the Sixers have Houston on Wednesday. Joel Embiid's going to have a big game. You can combine his totals, points, rebounds, assists, whatever you want, and join it up to whatever the game totals might be. If you haven't tried FanDuel Sportsbook yet, new users get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. Just place a bet and FanDuel will refund you up to $1,000 in-site credit if you don't win. And new and existing users can get up to $25 in-site credit back each day if your parlay falls one leg short with same-game parlay insurance. That's why I bet on FanDuel. They have special promotions, live betting, and they get you your winnings so fast. So download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and use promo code BEER at sign-up. That's promo code BEER.
Must be 21 plus and present in NJ or PA. Refund issued as non-withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hey guys, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and this year you need to make it extra special because Mom deserves more than just breakfast in bed. So how about super cozy pajamas designed for ultimate relaxation exclusively from Pajamagram.com? The trusted PJ experts who know exactly what moms want, with timeless looks, playful patterns, and luxurious materials. Pajamagram.com is where you'll find the perfect gift for Mother's Day. Super soft PJs that'll leave her feeling cozy, comfy, and ready to unwind. Whether she's a dog lover, a coffee connoisseur, or anything in between, Pajamagram has the perfect PJs for your mom. And right now, Pajamagram.com is including free gift packaging with your order, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. Just go to Pajamagram.com and grab the perfect Mother's Day gift with free gift packaging now. It's fast, it's easy, and delivery by Mother's Day is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
Welcome to Wawa. Would you like to try our new paninis?
This spicy Italian garlic panini looks so crunchy, melty. But Phil, your dad was a hoagie man. His dad was a hoagie man. You are a hoagie man. You know what? Today, I'm a panini guy.
Switch up your routine with Wawa's delicious and crunchy breakfast and lunch paninis. Choose your favorite, like Southwest Turkey or a Chipotle Bacon Egg Panini. Available at Wawa. Wawa Rewards members can now get a free hot or iced coffee every Tuesday through the Wawa app. Try our new Boosted Blend hot coffee with 22% more caffeine and more energy to get through the day. But why Tuesday? Because you made it through Monday. Free Coffee Tuesdays through May includes our new Boosted Blend coffee with 22% more caffeine. It's our way of saying thank you for being a regular at Wawa. See store for details. Gotta have a Wawa.
Do you have a stucco home? Call the stucco testing specialist to schedule your professional stucco inspection today. Protect your biggest investment. The only way to know the health of your stucco is to have it professionally inspected. The stucco testing specialists are industry leaders in stucco inspections. STS offers the most comprehensive stucco inspections in the region. Mention the Fanatic and receive $50 off your stucco inspection service. Visit StuccoTestingSpecialist.com. The Stucco Testing Specialist, your EDI and ASHI certified stucco testing experts.
So here's how Squeeze.com works. You have a suggested daily cleanse timeline. There's a breakfast, a mid-morning snack, lunch, mid-afternoon snack, and dinner. 5 juices, all numbered chronologically.
And then there's the cashew milk. If you're working out or just otherwise need some extra substance, that's my favorite one.
Yep, you're going to feel energized throughout the day, so try it now. Go to squeeze.com and order by 1 p.m. The juices will come the same day. That's squeeze.com. Click Mike and Natalie in the drop-down.
To all you do-it-yourselfers, get ready to welcome Fram into the fam. Because America's #1 oil filter brand now has their own new line of motor oil and fluids. And it's only at Advance and CarQuest Auto Parts. Stop into Advance and choose from 4 new Fram oil change bundles starting at just $20.99. They have the oil and filters you need to keep your engine running stronger, longer. Advance your auto at Advance Auto Parts and participating CarQuest locations. See store for details.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents
And Doug.
And we're back with Limu, Emu, and Doug for the final question. Category is things you climb.
All right, Limu, what do you think? You sure? We're going with Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need.
Oh, so close. We were looking for stairs.
Huh. Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Remember going out to eat? Well, Panera dining rooms are now open. Come relax in our warm and welcoming cafes. Smell our freshly baked bread again. Bite into one of our saucy sandwiches once more. Or dip into our creamy mac and cheese like never before. So come on in and dine in. Visit your local Panera Cafe today. Availability, pricing, and dining room access may vary.
Hi, it's John Kincaid for Window Nation. And you know, when it comes to cost and quality, Window Nation has got you covered. And right now, you can get 50% off all styles of windows, plus put no money down, make no payments, pay no interest for 24 months. That's 2 years, folks. With Window Nation, you can save thousands more on your windows compared to national brands while providing the same, if not better, quality. And if you want detail, Window Nation measures each window 3 times. They're ensuring your proper fit, and each window goes through a 50-point factory inspection. Not only that, once your new windows are installed, they're going to leave your home cleaner than it was before they got there. So if your windows need to be replaced, or if you're starting to think about new windows, give Window Nation a call. They're going to give you 50% off every style window, plus put no money down, make no payments, and pay no interest for 24 months. That's half off bows, bays, picture, garden windows, every style, every color that Window Nation offers with no limit. Call Window Nation today, 866-90-NATION, or visit windownation.com. Oh, and tell them that John Kincaid sent you. Because Window Nation, the perfect fit.
Hello? We just made your listening experience easier. 97.5 The Fanatic is now on radio.com. Radio.com. Check it out now. More of the Anthony Gargano Show now.
On 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, welcome back. Cousin of Judas. Right here, Bluestone Country Club. Oh, the morning show's arrived.
They're complaining that it's too loud.
Really?
Hello.
Who's that, Connor? Where's John at?
Right in front of you.
Where? Oh, there he is. I didn't see him. He's caught in between this window thing. What's up, Johnny the K? What you doing there, cuz? Look at him. There's Bobby C.
Bob's ready to shoot an 80 today.
Where's the other Lidges? Where's the Lidges?
Oh, right there. To your left.
There he is. This is your dude.
This is already his 4th bloody, and he's been here for 5 minutes.
Nice. I could see you. I could see you here. Are you a member? It's beautiful. Beautiful. Kudos to the Lynches. This is a beautiful place. I could totally see you here.
I like your purse.
I like that mask. You got the
gator.
I like the gator. Yeah, that's cool.
How's the bacon? I saw that when I was walking in.
He's staring. He's got the bloody. Bobby's got the bloody. Right? Yeah. The Lynches.
Cheers.
Let me guess. You love the draft. I heard you were gushing this morning. Yeah, well, all right. He's a monster.
He's got rubber bands for ACLs.
Who you got to worry about? Who can't stay healthy at 20 years old?
You did not gush.
I'm only
Jamie and I did the show yesterday.
I agree.
He was not gushing.
Listen, I agree. If the kid is, if he can play, if he stays healthy, he's a lock. He's a beast. I agree. I was just teasing you. I will tell you this though, bro, that I talked to 2 NFL coaches yesterday. All right, actually one on Saturday, one yesterday, and they both loved Milt Williams and brought him up. I didn't even bring it up to them, and they brought it up to me. So I don't know, whatever that means. We'll see.
Watch out.
All right, let's get back to the phones. Oh, deep in these streets, there's the one, the only, blackgritty.com, Black Gritty. What's up, BG?
Hey, I was happy on Friday, depressed on Saturday, drinking on Sunday. I mean, I don't understand because we got out of the draft with 1 starter. I don't care what nobody says. Philly water is only good for bagels, not bones. This dude's going to get hurt here too. 4 out of 5 years you ain't played, I don't care about his character. He could be the greatest person on earth. You know what that means?
No, I'm not about character. I'm thinking.
Clapping.
Yeah, I hear you.
He's going to be on the sideline. So we need starters because we got holes that we need to fill. We ain't got no money. We done traded away our quarterback for $90 billion. And how are you going to tell me, as long as I live and breathe, we going to die in the trenches? Well, how about we get in the trenches and get somebody that can play? You just had the same scenario. And you just had the same conversations about Sidney Jones. You play the tape back, cuz.
Yeah.
The same kind of conversation.
I will tell you, I hear you. You know the other thing, too, is it just feels disingenuous, too. Like,
ooh, baby.
He's running around with those sneakers on, awkwardly fist-bumping people, and wants to talk about the trenches.
And when I fight and we fight, what have you ever fought? A calculator? Huh? The budget? What fight have you been in, Howie? What do you know?
You fought that budget, man. That budget throws some haymakers at you, dude.
And look, bro, I'm big. And for people that listen don't know me, I'm a big dude. I know Philly food is good for you. But can we start getting some dudes that are over 6 foot, over 150? Like, you go pick a linebacker that's oxygen. Like, come on, baby. Like, these dudes going to get pushed around because we got 1 starter and a hope and a prayer and a dream and out of this draft. I'm tired of it, cuz. I'm tired of listening to this dude's mouth. I hate being upset, and I was so excited on Friday. And apparently on Friday, you had to do it or the city was going to burn you at the stake. The way he's like,
did you see what happened yesterday? And I'll be honest with you, I was kind of envious. Real Madrid, the fans stormed their complex.
Look, we getting close, cuz. We getting close. I tell you what, you know what I mean? We got masks on right now. I can lead the revolt, you know what I mean? I might have that Nick Foles statue in my backyard next summer, cuz. I tell you what, brother. It's almost embarrassing at this point.
Oh, my God, that's awesome.
I know that this kid's an Alabama kid, but 4 out of 5, 2 ACL, a big boy like that, cuz. We got 3 first-round picks next year. We could have got 2 linemen if you want to satisfy your urge.
Yeah.
We got.
Yeah.
I love you, cuz.
I love you too, BG.
Thundercat, give me an air hug, Thundercat. I need one, brother. Let me know next time we go to one of them breweries. You know what I mean? I'm thirsty, man. It's a struggle, guys. I love y'all.
Love you too, BG. Hang in there. Wow. Black Gritty, Dwayne, some of the good callers. More than just a little down.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess they're expressing it a little bit more than me, but that's kind of how I felt. The first day I was sky high. And then you and I talked about it on Friday. They can't screw up today. Last Friday we said, wow, they're in the perfect spot. They can't screw up.
Right.
And as great as Dickerson could be, the injury bug is a real concern, so they could have possibly screwed up. Now, I know no player's a lock, right? Morig's not a lock. Asante Samuel Jr. is not a lock. The kid, the linebacker from Notre Dame.
Well, it's all about what you know.
I get it, but they don't have 4 straight seasons of season-ending injuries.
Yeah.
They don't.
So let's look at the division, right? Real quick, and then we're going to go back to the phones. Let's look at the division.
Giants were on crack. They were drafting wide receiver first round.
So, I don't understand the Kadarius Toney pick. But then they come back, and they actually have a good draft.
Well, they steal the corner from you in the third round.
Ojulari, the linebacker from Georgia, is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You get Aaron Robinson, the corner from UCF, like you said. So, we'll see about the rest of that draft. But that's actually it's amazing because they got high marks across the league,
Yeah, and a lot of people were pumped about the trade that they made. Remember, we had Kevin Nagandi on. He said it was such a great deal for him, trading out of the 11th spot where the Bears got Justin Fields. I get it. I still don't get the Tony part, though.
I don't either.
Wide receiver, period. Even if they went Smith,
yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, Washington, they go get. I like that kid Davis. He's the Kentucky linebacker.
Yeah, you were talking about him before the
I
draft.
think he's actually good. I think he's real good. So that defense is going to be pretty nasty. They get the Texas tackle, Cosme, who's good. St. Just is a cornerback from Minnesota, is not bad. Diami Brown, a receiver from Carolina, is good. Pretty good draft in my eyes.
Their thing is they're the quarterback, right? There'll be a team in next year, 2 years ago, where you might say they could be a quarterback away.
Yes.
Right? Because who knows about Heineke?
Well, no.
Fitzpatrick, who knows?
Well, right. I mean, again, but they're pretty smart in how they're building that team.
Look at that defensive front. Everybody's a first-round pick.
I guess my question to you is, aren't the rest of the division is really far ahead of the Eagles, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
if we're going to look at it honestly, so say you had, it was a race, right? And right now, where everybody is in the race.
Cowboys are in front.
Right. Cowboys are in first, right?
Yeah.
I think that Washington's in second, but followed closely behind by the Giants.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants, that offense could be ridiculous. It could be. With all those receivers.
I just don't like Daniel Jones.
No, I don't like Daniel Jones either. That's the thing.
And I still wonder if
you
they
don't
can
like
protect
you don't
him.
like you like Fitzpatrick for who he is, right?
See, I like Washington. I like Fitzpatrick better than Daniel Jones. Because I just think he could be – see, Fitzpatrick's like one of those dudes.
Just be smart.
Yeah.
Your defense is going to hold teams to 20 points.
I think they're going to be sneaky good, Washington.
Okay. Yeah, they were your squad last year toward the end. Remember, you kept on saying, watch, they're going to make that push.
Well, because their defense was – look how well their defense played. I was right on that.
Yeah, you were.
I mean, their defense is really good.
Oh, yeah. Incredible. And then you got the Eagles. And I go.
And I feel like they're a distant.
No, I think so too. Because
distant fourth.
BG's right, Black Gritty. They got one starter. Right now, they got in this draft, they came away with one lock starter, Devontae Smith. Because Dickerson's not a lock, not just because of his health, but you also have the guys in front of him. And then after that, McPherson, maybe he starts as a slot corner. It's a fourth-round pick who left Penn State because he couldn't get on the field. That's what I'm saying. It's a
big if.
You didn't draft any starters other than Smith.
Hey, what's the bro got over there? You know the bro has
we know he's got
half a table full.
We know he's
of
got the
food.
bloody. Hold on, let's see if I can.
Yeah, could you get the bro report?
Sorry,
like the
YouTube.
bro report.
I see a hot dog. I see it looks like a piece of grilled chicken.
So he's got the dog.
And then it looks like he's got maybe a
chicken, a burger,
something with sauce on. I can't. He's got like a potato salad or something.
Does he go trifecta? Chicken, burger, dog?
No, it's not a burger. It looks like a wing or something. See, Bob's got fruit and vegetables.
Right.
Kincaid's got hot dog and burger, but no bun on anything. And then Connor's eating some mammoth something. Oh, that's a good piece of chicken right there. That's perfectly cooked.
It's a nice piece of chicken.
Yeah. Kincaid's excited.
Let's go to Brian. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Brian.
What's going on, cuz?
What's happening, buddy?
Nothing much, man. I just wanted to call and give my grade on the Eagles, man.
Yes.
I probably give them about a C-. I think they nailed the first day.
Right.
Second day, I think is still up in the air. My favorite part about the second day was when the senior analyst kind of stepped Hallie. I kind of just wish he would have gave him a Tyson uppercut though instead of stepping him on the fist bump.
Yeah, it was bad. It was a bad look, man. That's a
love
horrible. It really is a horrible. Not forget about making like a mountain out of a molehill. It's just a bad look. It's embarrassing.
It is. It is. I couldn't even imagine how he felt because that's on every social media network right now.
No, I know it's terrible. It's funny. I was talking to somebody and they go, one of the coaches who said, "It's why I tell them all the time, no cameras, no cameras."
Yeah, man. But I'm pumped for Devontae Smith, man, and I'm pumped for the Sixers. I'm just ready for the Sixers postseason to get started. Man.
Oh, dude, I'm so with you, Brian. Play the song, would you?
Get the song tuned one time.
Come on, man. Play the song, Dylan.
There you go.
Thanks, buddy. Dylan, Tunis is with me here at the golf course. Dylan's back in the studio doing his yeoman's job.
It was a nice win.
No, but I agree with Brian. I can't wait for the playoffs, man.
Ben had another game where I go.
He was a ghost last night.
All right, man. Come on now.
He was a ghost.
6 points, 5 assists, 5 boards.
And I don't know. Meanwhile, you got Embiid. Just nobody can guard him.
No, I mean Jakob Poeltl.
You know what's funny? Like that game should not have gone over.
No. Well, no, because they had leads of 15.
Come on, man.
As soon as Embiid comes off the court, all of a sudden Lonnie Walker goes off. I know Dwight Howard had an okay game yesterday, statistically, but as soon as Embiid leaves the court, the other team goes on runs. And I get it. That's not anything crazy to say, but it's drastic. It's like you can even play all 48 minutes.
Yeah, that's how it's going to be in the playoffs. You need him.
Yeah.
He's got. You know what? We're going to have to increase his minutes.
Oh, my God, yeah.
I mean, he's got to go 40.
I don't feel good about tonight. Second game of back-to-back after last night going to overtime.
I don't know.
Today's going to be a slog game.
Listen, they're going to win. They're going to win the con. I think they get.
I think so too. Yeah. The schedule.
They're
the
not
rest
playing
of the
anybody.
way. Yep.
Brooklyn's still banged up, and Milwaukee's 3 games. They're not making up 3 games.
No, they're not.
So.
Yeah, they get the 1 seed, and that's what I want, and then I'll feel good.
Let's go to Nikki. Nikki, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Nikki!
Anthony!
What you doing, my brother?
Andrios, what's up, buddy?
Hello.
How's everybody doing?
Andrios.
Listen, I'm with BG. I'm with Black Gritty. I was happy on Friday. I was sad on Saturday. I was upset on Sunday, and I'm drinking on Monday. Like, really. And it's all the team. Look, because it's all the – look, because the Eagles – not the Eagles. Howie pissed me off Saturday, Sunday, okay? Phillies, they just can't. Look, your team, Little Massimo's team, has better basic understanding of just core fundamental baseball values when it comes to get the ball in, when it comes to, just general stuff. Catching the ball in the outfield.
Well, they fell asleep, man. You can't fall asleep. Come on.
Kutch is saying he can't track balls now. Like, oh, nah, come on, kids.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
and then the Sixers last night. I mean, look, I know Tobias didn't show up either. But, Ben, you got the ball 74% of the time in your hand. The Embiid goes off the court having an Embiid night. All you got to do is do a something. Give me something. Like when he had that.
No, he was a ghost last night. He really was.
6 field goals, 35 minutes. 6 field goal attempts, in 35 minutes.
Well, he had that tip in. I'm checking the jersey number. I'm like, who's that guy? I don't even know that jersey number because he disappeared so long. All right, but let's go Eagles. Do you think, Ann? Because look, I give it a D+. Because I think you get
a B as in boy.
No, dog.
Oh,
plus.
C+, right? Dog plus.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because look, obviously Smith is the best pick we've had in the first round in a while. Okay, and probably the best wide receiver prospect we've had in a long time. Okay, if he turns out being a bust, it's nobody's fault. Every team was going to draft him where he was, if not sooner. So that's not a bad move. Dickerson, I get it. Look, I get it. Here's my question to you. If he got hurt he had 4 major injuries in 5 years, then what's a successful first 5 years for him? One season off and 4 on? Like, what does he have to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
so
because
so-
when you're looking at the first 5 years of his career, you got to think the back end of his career is when
forget about it.
Right, it's going to be all injury laden. So see, here's the other thing that it's funny that they go against, because the reason why they all look for longevity, right? Like that you're going to get a guy. One of the reasons why all the medicals that you're going to get a guy that you can count on, particularly a lineman, that's good for 7-8 years, and the back end of this kid's career is going to be in jeopardy just because of all the wear and tear now on his body.
Yeah, I mean, to build a franchise, you have to get to a player's second contract.
Yeah.
Like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
All right, so do you think they didn't go Dunmore in the second round because they already thought they were going Milton in the third round, and that's why they went?
Although it sounded like they wanted the cornerback.
That's what I thought. And look, here's my thing. If you draft a quarter, you have two guys that are going to start. Smith and the corner. Like, you know they were going to start this year. Now, the defensive tackle, if he starts, he's going to be a rotational player. Dickerson, if he starts, he's probably going to be
I mean, this kid's pretty light. I mean, I don't know. Now, the guys like him, so, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. But to your point, I mean, this is a draft. I think they went for upside, and, we'll see, Nikki. We'll see. I mean,
we said Friday. We said 7 draft picks. We need 7 starters in 2 years. I'm at 1.5 right now. Like, your third, fourth, or fifth round draft pick.
All right, I'm going to go. Yeah. I'll go 2.5.
Okay, that's a successful draft bet.
Right. Well, actually,
Well,
you said 7 starters in 2 years. So
we're behind. We're actually behind.
Yeah, exactly. All right, brother. Great stuff, man. Thank you, Nicky. Appreciate it, buddy. I mean, I'll give them I think I'm giving the benefit of the doubt by saying 2.5 starters.
Right. Yeah, I think you are. I mean, again, it depends if Dickerson's healthy.
Right.
We'll see.
But again, I'm going off of Milt Williams and guys liking him. So I can't tell you. So, but if he's a successful rotational tackle, then at third round, and he actually makes plays, then it's good. But yeah, I mean, you got to get 7 starters. I agree with that.
You need it, especially if
In 2
you're
years.
rebuilding.
Yep.
By the way, he brought up McCutcheon. Can we stop pimping walks?
Yeah, I know you got to get it off of your chest. On the other side,
it's really starting to bother me.
On the other side, let it fly.
Okay.
All right, let it fly.
All right.
We're live, and this is what a spot, man. That's right, Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Montgomery Golf Classic, hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board at this lovely course. Beautiful. Being sullied by the likes of the Bro. All right, let's let me tell you about the home team. That's right, my boys at Parks Casinos. That's right, Street Road Bend, Salem. Nobody does a better job with live in-game play-by-play betting right in the palm of your hand. Parks, the only sports book backed by the #1 casino in all of Pennsylvania that happens to be right here in the Delaware Valley. The Parks Casino Sportsbook, what an offer they got going for new customers. Right now, you can get a first bet risk-free. You ready? Up to $500. It's perfect for all the baseball and hoops and hockey. And you like fantasy sports, you're going to love the Parks Sportsbook. We always talk about the prop bets all the time. So it's a great way to come and check out. And I think you can get more of the odds in your favor when you're looking at a lot of the prop bets. Check out all of it. You can bring it right home to the palm of your hand. It will give you the home field advantage. Download or go to parkscasino.com/PA. Use the promo code FANATIC. Just remember, you got to be 21 in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Back on top, I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance. Nobody should have to pay for a one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Yesterday, the Sixers with the win against the San Antonio Spurs. It was in overtime thanks to Ben Simmons and his tip-in with just a couple of seconds remaining on the clock. The win puts the Sixers back on top of the Eastern Conference. They now have a half-game lead over the Brooklyn Nets. The Nets fell to the Milwaukee Bucks over the weekend. They have another game tomorrow. The Bucks are just 3 games back of the Sixers for the top spot. Sixers back in action tonight. Tip-off's at 9 o'clock. You can listen live right here on The Fanatic. They get set to take on the Bulls in Chicago. Phillies with a tough series over the weekend, a disappointing series over the weekend, losing to the Mets 2 games out of 3. Yesterday, it was weird. Rhys Hoskins, it looks like he hit a game-tying 3-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning, but it looked like after review that it hit the top of the railing, bounced back in play. So it then was an 8-7 score. He was on second base, only for Bryce Harper to strike out to end the game. Keep it locked right here on The Fanatic for all the latest news and information. I'm Andrew Salchunas, and this is 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Ben turns the corner down the lane and hammers it in.
Sixers, Bulls, tonight at 9 on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app.
Hi, it's me, the I Hate Steven Singer guy, and you're almost out of time. Mother's Day is here. No worries, I've got the perfect gift for Mom. It's my brand new Sunshine Yellow 24-karat gold dip rose. It's a spectacular sunshine yellow color with little sparkles that will brighten your loved one's day. But we want to add some sunshine in everybody's day. So we're using a portion of each rose sold to support local restaurants by purchasing catering for all those incredible frontline workers. You can purchase a Sunshine Yellow Rose. Know you're gifting sunshine to the moms in your life while supporting local restaurants and thanking our frontline workers. If you're looking to celebrate life, say I love you, or honor Mom on this Mother's Day, this is the perfect gift. This is the most requested gift by moms everywhere. Go now to IHateStevenSinger.com and still get fast and free shipping in time for Mother's Day. That's IHateStevenSinger.com. IHateStevenSinger.com.
Sometimes in business, the unexpected comes calling. From rent increases to increased orders to, I'm gonna say it, unprecedented times. But don't bounce back. Bounce forward with Comcast Business. Bounce forward with fast, reliable internet on the network that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses and gives you the flexibility to update your bandwidth in just a few clicks. Be fast, be flexible, be ready for what's next, and bounce forward with Comcast Business. Get a powerful and reliable internet solution from Comcast Business, starting at $69.99 a month for 24 months with a 3-year agreement. And for a limited time, ask how to get a $500 prepaid card when you upgrade. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Prepaid card offer ends 5/9/21. Restrictions apply. New Comcast Business 100 megabits per second service customers only. Early termination fee applies. Equipment installation taxes and fees extra and subject to change. Call for details.
It's Small Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for Small Business Month savings.
Sorry to interrupt your jams, murder mystery podcasts, or motivational beach noises, but we got something else you might like to hear. It's called cash. That's the sound of an extra $250 after your first 10 deliveries with Uber Eats. That's right, an extra $250 on top of all the other cash you'll make during those first 10 deliveries. If that sounds good, visit t.uber.com/extra250. Uber Eats, deliver with us. Limited time offer, terms apply. See t.uber.com/extra250 for more details.
You went online to switch your car insurance to Progressive so you could save money. But then you saw a friend request from an old summer camp buddy. And now here you are, clicking through photos of his kickball team from 2011. Looks like they won the championship that year. Then he moved to Tulsa. Oh, a new tattoo. Yes, they said it was easy to save hundreds on car insurance with Progressive, but they forgot about the rest of the internet. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. National average savings by new customer surveyed who saved in 2019.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone, where we've got more ways to get what you need fast and take care of that fall tune-up. With our free same-day store pickup, you can order online and pick it up today at your local AutoZone. Or we can bring it to you with our free next-day delivery. Just order on AutoZone.com by 10 p.m. and we'll have it at your front door the next day. Getting your job done just got easier. Free next-day delivery on eligible orders. Restrictions at AutoZone.com.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
With no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like Taylor Swift choosing what to wear.
It's looking kind of chilly out today. I think I'll go with a cardigan.
Yep, even easier than that. And with our top-rated app, you can bank anytime, anywhere, making Capital One an even easier decision. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
New consumer accounts only. Approval required. Terms apply. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Has this ever happened to you? It's late at night and your dog needs to go. So you open the door and they disappear. You can't see where they're going or where they've gone to go. It's enough to scare the mess out of you. Hi, it's Mike Missinelli for Farron Electric. You know, your poop light specialist. The poop light can be installed anywhere in your backyard so you can watch your dog go in a whole new light. Learn more at FarronElectric.com. That's FARRYN Electric.com.
McDonald's is hiring. Simply go to your local restaurant to learn more. Candidates can also text APPLY to 36453 or visit mcdonalds.com/careers.
All right, listen, don't be that guy this summer. You know, the guy with the T-shirt on in the pool. You could still be slimmer for this summer. Since it only takes 40 days to lose 20 to 40-plus pounds with NJ Diet. NJ Diet's contractually guaranteed money-back program starts with bioenergetically personalized supplements based on your hair, saliva, and blood work. It's all about the science. Then NJ Diet uses DNA testing to create your ideal diet plan and workout regimen to help you keep the weight off for the rest of your life. If you're not sure if you can do it alone, listen, NJ Diet understands that. So they're with you every step of the way. You're fully monitored by their certified staff to make sure you are burning fat, not just losing water. You'll also get the doctor's personal email and phone number. NJ Diet is committed to you keeping the weight off. It's all natural. No shots, no hormones, no surgery. With offices close by in Cherry Hill and Princeton, or available from home with live online video consultations, you can visit njdiet.com or call 855-5NJ-DIET, 855-5NJ-DIET, or go to njdiet.com. Lose the weight for good. That's njdiet.com.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The bouncing puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
We say skip.
Plug in.
97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia. It's The Fanatic 500.
That's right. You ready? Your chance to win $500 from us for you. Text the word fortune to 45911. That's a good word. Text the word fortune, Fortune, or you can enter it on the Fanatic mobile app or at 975fanatic.com. One winner selected at random will win $500. Everybody enters on our app or website. We qualify for a $10,000 grand prize. The Fanatic 500, sponsored by the Parks Casino Sportsbook app, the official sportsbook partner of the Real Philly Fan. Got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Get complete rules for this company-wide contest at 97fanatic.com. And please remember to never text and drive. Good luck. Welcome back. What a lovely setting, dude. This is a way to do a show.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
You know what I mean? Like,
got a hot air balloon.
No, I look out to that landscape of the golf course. We're live at Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Monco Golf Classic, hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism Convention Board, as they're getting ready to start the tournament. But we're sitting here, right, and we're looking out at the course.
Beautiful.
And it's like this beautiful manicured landscape. And we're, the architecture, the old stone. I love this Pennsylvania stone. It's awesome, right? And then they have the grills going, and, it's beautiful, man.
Yeah, food looks outrageous.
We're stuck in that See, I hate studios, man. I do. I hate them.
You know, I like being out here.
So do I. Like
I
I
the
feel
studio.
like I'm free. You know, I'm feel like I'm alive.
Yeah?
Yeah, no. It's why when I was doing it from home and I heard the birds chirping, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I could tell there's a little more. There's a
the
little
win-
more spirit.
I looked out the window.
Hugging the kids. It was nice.
Yeah, I looked at the window. Like, it's all about inspiration, right? Isn't life about that? Like, we're stuck in this like jail cell,
Windowless room.
Yeah, it's like it's
Because
like
God forbid, because the TV show can't have the windows.
I know. No, it's like a jail cell. It's like a
This is nice. No, this is nice.
It's like a dungeon.
Yeah, this is a
And
nice
then
little
it's out of the
vacation.
dungeon, and look how beautiful this is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Right, Sean?
Great
Sean
course
knows.
here.
Sean's a man, engineer.
By the way, can I read something to you?
Sure.
Because it just popped up on my timeline. Did you hear that LeBron's complaining about the playing tournament?
I heard that.
So LeBron literally in March was pro playing tournament back in
now
March.
he's James High. Well,
because they're now the 7th seed. And
I
they
don't
might
blame
be
him.
in the play.
If you're LeBron James, you won't have to be involved in the playoff
Yeah,
playing
but
tournament.
his quote was, whoever came up with this bleep needs to get fired. So you go from, let those guys play it out, good for them, to now fire someone.
I mean, he's not the first hypocrite. I mean,
Bron.
you know, it's all right.
Bron.
So go ahead. Give me we're going to get to the phone line, 610-632-0975. Which, gauging your feeling on the draft. I don't know what the poll says. You're going to tell us shortly.
Yes.
But I will tell you the callers are down.
They are. You could tell. They are angry. A lot of, especially like the last
it's
like
good,
5 or
actually,
6.
good anger. I'm more of a...
Well, that's one of the options.
You know, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm more the like I
You're
don't
Sal Pal.
Like I don't think it's a disaster. I don't. I mean, I like Devontae Smith. I mean, look, even Dickerson. I mean, Dickerson, if he can, I know if he's healthy, he could be a nasty force. But you know, we've been down this road so many times.
Yeah, we have been. And, it's the whole second-round pick thing again. You just took Sidney Jones a few years ago. I know you did not want him, but a lot of people were pumped for it. And they thought the Eagles, this is great. First-round talent, top 10 talent. We just got in the second round. Once he's healthy, redshirt him. What happened? He was never himself again. I don't think he was just a straight-up bust because of who he is. I think that,
See, the other problem with Howie thumping his chest about the trenches.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Is, H, what about Dillard?
All right, he screwed that one up.
H, what about Barnett?
Mm-hmm.
Failure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That kid's a failure.
Yeah. And even some of your signings.
He should be a dominant end.
Has Malik Jackson been great for you?
Trading up to get him.
Has Javon Hargrave made you feel great?
No, but I don't hold that against. I'm talking about draft picks.
Okay.
I'm talking about picks.
Okay.
Like if you're going to spend those kinds of, that's high capital. You got to hit.
Yeah. Do you want the poll?
Go ahead.
All right, poll of the day on the midday count brought to you by Marvity Cans Heating and Air Conditioning. Marvity Cans Heating and Air Conditioning is open and able to assist you with any emergency service and replacement needs, including installation of air scrubbers and other air quality products. Visit MarvityCans.com. What's your mood regarding the Eagles draft? Your 4 options are great mood. I loved it. The Sal Pal, but not complaining, though. There's a second Sal Pal, I have complaints. And then there's awful. I hated it. The Sal Pal, not complaining, though, 49%. That's the majority.
That's the majority.
25%, which is where I'm at, but I do have some complaints. And then great mood, 23%, only 3% hated it, which is crazy because the way some of our callers are going off, you would think they all hated it.
Well, yeah. What do you think that is?
I think Devontae Smith was enough for a lot of people to feel okay about the draft, that alone. And then the upside of Landon Dickerson makes people feel good.
Yeah.
But you have to consider, and then let's face it, a lot of people don't know picks in the 3rd through 7th round, right? And that's a crapshoot anyway, especially rounds 4 through 7. But high capital in a guy that's often injured, that's going to bring a lot of people down when there are other guys there.
Yeah.
When everything went your way.
What role do you think the Cowboys, like VG says, Jerry Jones, great draft, and it sickens me.
Oh, yeah. Because you and I have talked about this for a few months now. Remember, I had that dark fear. It was when Morning Thoughts first started. When we first started doing Morning Thoughts, one of my first one was that the Dallas Cowboys were going to be really good for years to come, and it starts this year because it wasn't rocket science how to fix that team. You sign Dak Prescott, and then you build the defense, and they did both. They signed Dak Prescott, and they built through the draft the defense because they already have all the talent in the world offensively. They were losing games scoring 45 points.
Yeah.
Imagine if they can hold a team to 28.
So you know what's going to suck royally?
When they're really good and we're really bad.
Yeah, and we're going to get inundated with skunks.
Yes. There will be a lot of calls from people under their rocks.
During the week, the skunks will call.
You said Wentz was better than Dak.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear that one.
Yeah.
I know we will.
I mean, but who doesn't matter because Wentz could be 7-0 in Indianapolis.
Right.
And the Eagles still, what's that good?
Yeah, exactly.
What's that do?
He's not here. Argument over.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's 7-0. It's just they screwed it up.
Right, exactly.
God forbid. Dude, I'm all right. Now I'm starting to dread it again.
Sorry.
See, you got me in this mood. Now I'm starting to dread it.
Look out to the beautiful views.
Here's a beautiful view.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I'll help you out a little bit. Would you go on a hot air balloon?
Would I?
Yeah.
I guess. I never thought about it.
I don't like heights, so it kind of freaked me out.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't know.
They fascinate me, but.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think it's cool.
I've never done
Fire, listen up.
Yeah. I've never done the high. I never actually thought about it.
Right. Well, it's right there.
Yeah, I mean, I would take a ride. Sure.
You got like a 7-minute break. Run out there real quick.
I would take a ride.
All right.
That's nice.
Enjoy.
What's the, what do you get out of it? Other than you just looking at the view?
Yeah, and then you could say I went on a hot air balloon once.
I'm not a big.
I did this before, guys.
Yeah, I need to say that.
Yeah, I mean, there's people that definitely do things. I
don't really care about. I have no bucket list. I bet you John Kincaid.
He's got a bucket list.
Johnny
for
has
sure.
a bucket list.
I got a bucket list sports wise. I told you I want to go to see the Packers in December. I want to go to Lambeau in December.
Yeah, well,
it's dumb, but I want to.
No, it's not.
Well, people will say, why not just go in September when it's 60 degrees instead of negative 20?
No, it's cool. Dude, it really is.
Yeah, that's a sports bucket list thing for me.
No, you should.
Lambeau in the frozen tundra.
Yeah, well, too bad. No, the NFL bucket list, the sports bucket list is awesome.
Yes.
I've been quite fortunate with that.
That's cool.
Yeah. But no, I don't have any other. I have personal things that they're usually travel based.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Or professional goals.
Okay. That'd be cool.
All
right.
But no, look, I skydived.
That was on my list. But I've chickened out so many times.
Really?
Yeah, I'm afraid of heights, so that was going to be my overcoming of the fear. And literally every time I sign up, I then cancel.
Oh, you actually have
I've
done
signed
this
up
before?
multiple times, and I've canceled multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go with you if you want to do.
No, I know the one time I go, the chute's not opening.
All right. Let's go to Anthony in Baltimore. Ant, what's happening, buddy?
What's happening, cuz?
How's the Fanatic Attic?
The Fanatic Attic is great, man. Unfortunately, our draft picks are not panning out great. Ant,
you're not feeling it, brother?
Unfortunate. Yeah, you on the same track with me?
I don't hate this draft.
No, don't hate it. Don't hate it. Don't hate it, cuz it's an okay draft, but they could have done better.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, again, it'll all turn. Dickerson's the key to the whole thing. I mean, obviously, Milton Williams too, but Dickerson, if he plays and is the beast that he could be, it looks a lot better.
Yes, I agree. Having an offensive lineman to solidify that front that would really help. That would really help. And I just want to talk to you, cuz, because I miss you, man. I love you.
Oh, thank you, my brother. Thank you, Amy.
You're the best, man. You keep my day going, man.
What do you think about our Sixers? Yeah, that's
Huh?
mine. That's mine. What do you think about our Sixers?
Sixers? Are you kidding me? Play the song, Tunis. Play the song.
Play the song. There you go, Hank. That's for you, buddy. That never gets old.
No, it doesn't. At all.
Dude, post-draft NFL odds. The
Now-
Chiefs, 11-2. The Buccaneers, 6-1. I'm trying to think where. Okay, here we go. The Eagles go from.
They probably went up, didn't they?
So, yes, they went from 50-1 to 66-1.
Good draft.
50-1 to 6. Well, what do you think? The Cowboys, though, went up. That's surprising.
Really?
They were 28-1. They're now 33-1.
Huh. That's interesting.
Right?
Who does it say who made the biggest jump?
I'm just looking at it now.
Okay.
The Ravens went down 18-1 to 16-1. The Bills went from 14-1 to 12-1. The Broncos went from 50-1 to 25-1. Now, could that be the Aaron Rodgers thing?
It would have to be. What, is Bridgewater winning a Super Bowl?
Right. And it's got to be the Aaron Rodgers, the fact that they could have, I don't know. If you're the Packers.
I don't know how you didn't trade him to the 49ers.
I don't know how yes.
Could have had the third overall pick. You could have picked your quarterback.
Now here's the problem, right? You are in cap hell if you do it, right? So post June 1st.
It gets split.
Right. It's almost like a Wentz deal.
Mm-hmm.
So post June 1st, they got to trade him.
Yeah, they would have to. If he doesn't want to play there that bad.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Now, they're, again, we're not trading them. We're not trading them. Well, when June 1st comes and you got an unhappy Aaron Rodgers, why are you sticking with him?
All right, can I ask you something then? Now, I know you're going to try to get best regardless, whatever you can get back. But if you're the Packers, I'll let you put your football GM cap on because I know you could do this. Would you rather the third overall pick and deal with the cap complications, or because if you trade him to the 49ers, that team's loaded, right? To me, that's a quarterback away team. They could win the Super Bowl. So now you go from third overall pick, cap hell, better cap situation, but now you got a 32nd pick.
Well, you're assuming that I'm going to trade him to San Fran.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, remember, that was the rumor this
Right.
past weekend, that he could have gone to San Francisco. So, yeah, you'd be in cap hell if you made that trade. But you get the third overall pick.
Two things. I'm not trading him in conference.
Okay.
All right. And I'm not, and I gotta wait till June 1st.
Okay. All right.
I mean, you saw, you're dead without. I mean, you're completely done for. I think it's like 3 years. I forget how it works. At least 2 seasons.
Right, but once they lose Rodgers, let's face it. I know that team got to the NFC Championship game. Rodgers was a beast last year.
Yeah, no. Listen, they need to rebuild.
Yes.
Like they're the ones who failed. First of all, you can't blame Rodgers. Like I know people go, well, you can't play forever, and they're allowed to draft your replacement. Yeah, but here's the thing: they win the Super Bowl with Aaron Rodgers, and then they fail to put enough around him for the next 10 years.
Well, that's why when McCarthy got
didn't
hired by the
draft-
Cowboys,
the
I wasn't
only
afraid.
offensive player they drafted in the first round was Love, the quarterback.
That's pretty bad.
If I'm Aaron Rodgers, I'm pissed off too.
Yeah. I mean, listen, obviously is Devontae Adams, but, like Robert Tonyan became huge last
I don't
year.
understand. I don't understand how you could side with the suits over the players. Right?
Yeah, I don't either.
It's one thing for coaches, right? Like, I don't coach you, but you're going to side with these suits, these general managers?
A lot of people did with the Wentz situation. A lot of people did. Or they just hate everybody. It could be that, too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think people like Howie.
But the Rodgers thing, We talk about a colossal failure.
Yeah.
You have that quarterback. You win the Super Bowl, and then you don't. Then you're done.
Yeah, that's it. And then look, last year,
Like, that's criminal.
LaFleur kicked the field goal, and he's still been talking about it. Like, yeah,
he deserves to get destroyed.
Yeah, of course.
Off of that, and Rodgers got every right to destroy him. No, listen, I'm on team Rodgers on that whole thing. Let's go to Kevin. My man, Kev. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic, Kev.
What's up, cuz? What's going on, man?
What's up, my brother? You don't sound happy.
Yeah, well, you know what, cuz? I was on earlier, but I was in so much pain, man. I had to go to my chiropractor. I usually go on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Ooh.
But I got a drill instructor of a wife, man. She's having a little get-together on Saturday with about 15 people or less with her family, and with just the women before Women's Day. And, you know, we're like, we're not filthy people, and we clean our house, right? So she got me doing this and that. I put up, me and my buddy put up the gazebo Monday. I'm down there putting up the table together, scrubbing floors, doing this. I'm saying, yo, this is not an inspection. You guys are going to I paid for the caterer. Everything is cool. You know what I mean? And now today I'm going to clean up under the deck. I'm going to do all that. I'm going to make sure it's right. But you don't have to give instructions, man. I know what to do. You know,
she's on you, man.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
no good.
you know, man.
What are you going to do, brother? Now, like when she has the Women's Day, what are you going to do?
I'm hanging out with the fellas. Are you kidding me? That's a free day for me. Usually on Saturdays, I got to clean up with her, do something with her. I'm hanging out with the fellas. Are you kidding me? I'm looking forward to it. hey, but on the draft, and I'm like with the first Sao Paulo. I'm in that group. You know what I mean? And now with my Sixers, you know, people, you know, like you said, Ant. Because I had texted one of my buddies, man. I said, Ben's playing like a B. And then he won the game, but, man, he
was a ghost last night.
To be found. He wasn't nowhere to be found. I'm glad we won, don't get me wrong. But Embiid is playing like a beast. Tobias ain't have a good game either, but I'm just saying we found a way to win, and I'm happy with that. I'm telling you right now, Ant, we get the number one seed. I don't give a damn about the Nets. Because even though they got talent, yeah, KD is the truth, and Kyrie is whoever. But the way Embiid is playing, and then Dwight Howard is not doing that silly, dumb stuff. He's coming off the bench, rebounding, blocking shots or whatever. I love our chances. And I want to go through daggone Milwaukee and the Nets or whoever. I don't care. Because if Embiid is healthy, he's a beast. Nobody can stop him. He reminds me a little bit of Moses, but a little bit more with the dream shake and everything like that. Moses would foul everybody out, and he can hit free throws. So let's go, Sixers. Play the song, Judas.
Play the song, Judas. What's that? We're getting some good Sixer excitement.
Yeah, because the Eagles have brought everyone down. It's the only ray of hope, man.
So you're saying they're just a drag.
Yeah. Well, that's why last week when they lost the 4 straight, the Sixers, I was in such a bad mood. You were Mr. Zen. I was in such a bad mood 2 weeks ago because they're my only ray of hope.
Yeah.
And, you know, they've won the last couple games. They look better with Ben back. Now, Ben was a ghost yesterday. But they look better.
Yeah.
And they're the top seed. And they should remain as the top seed the rest of the season.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm not going to react crazily to any of these games the rest of the season.
Right. Tonight they could lose.
Yeah.
Second game back to back.
Yeah.
Guys might not play.
It's all about playoffs now.
Yeah.
That's it. All right, we're live, and I love this place. I'm just looking at the view, man. Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell, hanging out. The Tunis and I. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. There's some room. You want to get in. And, yes, we are here at the beautiful Bluestone Country Club for the 5th Annual Montgo Golf Classic, presented by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. It's a fun day of golf, hospitality, networking held every year in celebration of the U.S. Travel Association's annual National Travel and Tourism Week. The Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board actively promotes Valley Forge in Montgomery County as a convention site and leisure visitor destination. Montgomery County has 50 of the most historic and beautiful public golf courses and private country clubs in the Northeast, 80 hotels, 1,600 restaurants, more than 30 award-winning breweries, wineries, and distilleries, a vibrant arts and culture scene, world-class shopping, including King Prussia Mall, Suburban Square, and the Philadelphia Premium Outlets. Family-friendly attractions like the Elmwood Park Zoo and Legoland, historical sites like the Valley Forge National Historical Park, and almost 100 miles of trails. It's a beautiful place. I'll tell you, my buddy lives right around the corner from here, not far. It's gorgeous. There's so much to do. Check it out. Visit valleyforge.org to learn more.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Another Sixers W. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Wawa. Switch up your routine with Wawa's delicious and crunchy breakfast and lunch paninis. Choose your favorite like Southwest Turkey or Chipotle Bacon Egg Panini, available only at Wawa. Sixers beat the Spurs yesterday, 113-111. They'll play the Bulls tonight. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 9 o'clock. Phillies dropped 2-3 to the Mets over the weekend. They'll play the Brewers tonight. Vince Velasquez is on the mound. Flyers play the Penguins tonight. Hear that game on WMMR at 7. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance so you only pay for what you need. LibertyMutual.com. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Cuz, Anthony Gargano. Weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
This is Brent Musburger's Action Update for 97.5 The Fanatic. Simple Green is perfect for making your auto, RV, cycling, boating, and other sporting equipment look like new. SimpleGreen.com.
Philadelphia 76ers have won 4 consecutive games after a 113-111 overtime win at San Antonio yesterday as Ben Simmons tipped in the game winner. Philadelphia, an 8-point road favorite of the Chicago Bulls today. 215.5 the total at United Center. The Philadelphia Flyers, $1.30 dog at home against the Pittsburgh Penguins. They're laying $1.50 as a favorite. 6 over the total at the Wells Fargo Center. Milwaukee Brewers -105 at Philadelphia -115. Adrian Hauser pitching for the Brewers. Vince Velasquez for the Phillies. DraftKings Sportsbook is America's top-rated sportsbook app. I'm Mike Sennett, 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey guys, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and this year you need to make it extra special because Mom deserves more than just breakfast in bed. So how about super cozy pajamas designed for ultimate relaxation exclusively from Pajamagram.com? The trusted PJ experts who know exactly what moms want, with timeless looks, playful patterns, and luxurious materials. Pajamagram.com is where you'll find the perfect gift for Mother's Day. Super soft PJs that'll leave her feeling cozy, comfy, and ready to unwind. Whether she's a dog lover, a coffee connoisseur, or anything in between, Pajamagram has the perfect PJs for your mom. And right now, Pajamagram.com is including free gift packaging with your order, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. Just go to Pajamagram.com and grab the perfect Mother's Day gift with free gift packaging now. It's fast, it's easy, and delivery by Mother's Day is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
It's like I blinked, and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
Now, my business hours are whenever my customers need me.
My customers want everything now and faster than ever. It's a whole different world.
Your business is changing. The United States Postal Service is changing with it. We're bringing you fast, reliable shipping nationwide, and we're bringing it right when your customers need it. Let's discover new routes. Visit USPS.com/new routes. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
These days, it's okay to do some things halfway, like wearing your pajama bottoms on a work call. But managing your prescriptions shouldn't be one of them. That's why CVS has a proprietary search tool to find ways that may help lower your prescription costs, and will deliver them for free. No wonder CVS customers are better than most at staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier. Come in or call today and get a free prescription savings review at CVS. Savings vary. Not all patients eligible for savings. Delivery restrictions apply. Visit CVS.com for details.
Golf season is in full swing, and the Parx Casino Sportsbook app has you covered. Betting on golf is fun. Bet on outright winners. Bet on match winners. Bet on individual golfers' daily performance. Live hole-by-hole betting. The Parx Sportsbook app has a great offer to bet on golf for new customers. Download the app and make your first bet on golf risk-free up to $500. Click parxcasino.com/PA and promo code GREEN. Your risk-free bet refunded in site credit. Website has all terms and conditions. Must be 21 in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Now more than ever, people want to know if there's anything they can do to help. And the answer is yes, at BioLife Plasma Services. Donating plasma at BioLife is something you can do right now. Something that really matters. Plasma is desperately needed to create medicines to help treat people with rare diseases. Diseases that only plasma can treat. So please, become a donor at BioLife Plasma. Visit biolifeplasma.com to learn more.
Does learning a language feel like this?
No habla español? Hablo. It's hablo? Yes. It's hablo.
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
Since my husband is from Guatemala, I'll apply what I've learned in Babbel to our real-life situations.
The app is so easy to use and it's so practical. It helps you learn things that you will actually need.
Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at babbel.com. That's babbel.com. BABBEL.com.
Well, the install of your new Anderson 400 series windows is done. They look great. Piece of cake to install. I have them in my own home.
We love them, John.
Beautiful. They really last, so you won't be needing me to fix anything either. This is probably goodbye. Take care.
That was a tough goodbye. Worse than when the kids went to college.
I love our windows, but John was our contractor.
Anderson 400 series are the windows contractors trust most. Learn more at andersonwindows.com. 2020 Anderson brand survey of U.S. contractors. Visit andersonwindows.com for warranty details.
Goodyear knows the importance of keeping momentum as you head down the stretch. Momentum starts with movement. It's pulled from the air like a contested rebound. Momentum builds with steals and fast breaks, and is proven by deep threes as the shot clock expires. Momentum is how we change the game. And now it's time to discover where it can take us. Goodyear, more driven.
I need these boxes in bin 7. Oh, hello? Hi, I just wanted to call in and find out when next...
Whitney's warehouse foreman just retired, and the replacement needs to move to fulfillment.
Hold on. Guys, can we get the dock cleared now?
Indeed can help her hire the people she needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello? Hello, Mrs. Kuntz. It's the back left tire of your RV calling. Wanted to give you a heads up that I'm going to blow out on the highway later today.
Wait, what?
Says here I'm going to burst in the middle of rush hour.
Well, can we reschedule?
Sorry, our policy states that once we're scheduled to burst, we have to. We really pride ourselves on our commitment to blowouts.
RV owners can't schedule when things go wrong on the road. That's why there's Progressive, a leader in RV insurance.
You want a text confirmation when I burst?
Think I'll notice.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
What's up, guys? It's Andrew, and I love betting on basketball. And with FanDuel Sportsbook in partnership with Valley Forge Casino, you can combine the player and game props with other bets for the same game to score a huge payout. It's a same-game parlay, and you can only find them on FanDuel. So tonight, I'm a little worried because the squad's playing the second game of back-to-back. They played overtime yesterday, so some guys might be out. But I'm supposed to be telling you about the game with Houston on Wednesday night. Take a lot of unders. Here's why. Houston stinks, so I think the Sixers have a big win, and I think the starters don't even have to play the fourth quarter, so that's what I'm saying. Unders for Embiid and Simmons and all those guys, they don't have to put up many points. If you haven't tried FanDuel Sportsbook yet, new users get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. Just place a bet, and FanDuel will refund you up to $1,000 back in site credit if you don't win, and new and existing users can get up to $25 in site credit back each day if your parlay falls one leg short with same-game parlay insurance. That is why I bet on FanDuel. They have special promotions, live betting, and they get your winnings fast. So download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and use promo code FANATIC at sign-up. That's promo code FANATIC. Must be 21 plus and present in New Jersey or PA. Refund issued is not withdrawable site credit that expires in 7 days. Max refund $25. Terms apply. See sportsbook.fanduel.com for details. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
welcome back. Cuz Radio without Jonas. Live from the Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell for the annual Travel Rally Day and Monco Golf Classic hosted by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. Hey, boys, what time are they going out?
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock?
1 o'clock is what I heard.
The morning show?
Yeah.
It's going out?
That's when they're going out. Yeah.
Really? Who's your money on? Cooney? My money's on Cooney.
Bobby
C.
It's typically Bob. I've golfed with Bob before. He's very, very talented.
I would go Bob.
But the bro, on days where he's hitting it well, is damn good at golf.
I could see that.
I've been with the bro. I think I've golfed with him twice. The first time,
I could see that.
He couldn't find a fairway all day. The second time, fairway all day, and he bombs them.
I could see that.
So the bro, if he's on,
I could see bro be the big hitter.
If he's on today, he's the guy. Now I've never seen John
Cooney
golf.
Man. I go Cooney.
Yeah, he's probably the safe pick.
That's my man Bobby. Bobby's an athlete.
I'm going value with the bro.
Johnny the K.
I heard he's a good golfer.
Well, I think he is because first of all, he's in Atlanta, right? So for all those years, look at him. Yeah, he's got his club. Yeah,
he's got his club
I
towel.
bet he's good. Yeah, Johnny's good. I bet John's good. Connor stinks.
Yeah, 100%.
Without a doubt.
Connor goes sleeveless at the golf course sometimes. I'm surprised he wore sleeves today.
Yeah. He's got him hiked up.
Yeah, he does.
You know.
And then there's Egan.
I can't.
And he's there for the.
Is Pat here? I didn't see him.
He's right there. Doesn't have the glasses on. That's what's throwing you off.
Oh, my God.
He looks good, doesn't he?
He looks great. You know what's funny?
His hair's gelled.
I didn't even recognize Egan. First of all, no cap.
No backwards cap.
Wow, that's
no
wild.
glasses.
I didn't even recognize him.
He
looks like a different person.
They might kick him off after like the first hole when he takes out.
He actually looks like he looks like he belongs a little bit. I gotta say that. Pat looks like he belongs.
Cleans
More
up
so
well.
than Connor. Yeah. All right, let's get to the phones. Uncle Frank is on the line. What's happening, Uncle Frank?
Oh, my man. I love you guys.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello, Uncle Frank.
Hey, I love Kevin the caller. I have due respect for a gentleman that ends almost every sentence with man. I mean, that's old school. I love that.
Yeah, I like that, too.
Yeah. Andrew.
Yes, man.
You behave this weekend, my man?
No.
Attaboy.
No. 10:30 a.m. brunch on Saturday, and it did not end till 10:30 p.m.
Well, that's what the two-a-days are for, my man.
It was a good day.
Yeah, he starts his you're an early guy, you know. You start too early for me.
Yeah,
I went 12 hours. Strong.
Yeah, no.
No, it's impressive. But I go more like I like the night.
No, I hear you.
Like you call quits at 10:30, but you start at 10:30.
Well, I started at 12.
You know what I
It
mean?
was one of those, if I stop, I'll fall asleep, so I just kept going.
I like
and I didn't want to waste my day.
I like to dive into the 4 a.m. shift. But
Yeah.
you're right.
I swear, cuz. Do you see your reflection in the mirror? Because I swear you're like Dracula.
Yeah.
So I caught the back end of Mossy's story. What was he trying to throw heat at you or something?
I was catching him. I couldn't see. The sun was in my eyes. And the thing just, boom, right in the forehead. Right, like just above the eye, above the eyebrow.
So, oh, my God. I had the exact – I was 9 or 10. We're at a family party. My dad gets in the crowd. He goes to his brother-in-law. Yo, look at my boy here. Watch him. And I offer some high heat, shatters his sunglasses, gashes the bridge of his nose. Like concussion protocol.
That's awesome.
Listen, Andrew, tell Connor, PD Chuck's on my payroll, so no electrocution. Cuz, can you tell me, what are you hearing about Ben? Because, I mean, I can't go Casper on my boy. Or what are you hearing?
Nothing. I think they're happy he's playing. He's back with the team, and he's working through things. And listen, I think he'll be all right. Look, come the playoffs. I mean, he's just got to do. Yeah, he's got to be aggressive, and we know the deal, right? Like we know where he has to be. I can't get worked up over. Listen, he was a ghost last night, and thank you, Uncle Frank.
Yeah,
he was a ghost last night, but it's regular season. I can't I'm not going to freak over any of these games.
35 minutes, 6 field goal attempts.
Oh, dude, it was. I said he was. I agree with you.
I'm not freaking out, but listen, you had to go to overtime with that direct team. Like,
the story's going to be written in the playoffs.
It will be.
You know?
It's going to be a fascinating offseason if they lose early.
And I'm going to be real with you and tell you it's a coin flip. See, I think
That's great.
Well, I mean, and I love the kid,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know what he's going to do offensively. I don't know what they're going to run, what kind of defenses they're going to run into.
Right.
Like, here's what I know. He'll play great defense.
Yeah, of course.
He'll board. He'll push the ball. He'll get people good looks.
Mm-hmm. He'll facilitate.
But, all the other, the scoring piece of it, I don't know.
6 field goals. The last one was a tip-in, which won the game.
You're right.
Nice play.
But, I mean, nobody can guard you.
Yeah, you went to overtime.
That's the thing.
And you finished with 6 field goals.
You look at that Spurs team, there's nobody that can guard you.
No. Was it Rudy Gay?
Come on.
Come on now.
Colin, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Kyle.
Cuz, Tunis, how you guys doing today?
What's up, my brother?
Nothing much. I could probably spend the rest of your show talking to football about you guys, with you guys, but I wanted to hit on 2 things real quick.
Sure.
I walked away from the draft, not overly excited because I don't think the next year is going to be that exciting. But I see a team that's at least for the time being building around Jalen Hurts, and that's enough right now, in my opinion. But I think we're really set up for 2022. We have all the picks next year, potentially 3 first-round picks. Jason Kelsey's probably going to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
So, we hopefully have Dickerson to slide in next year. And we got the best receiver we probably drafted in 20-plus years, at least since I've been a fan. And, in a 17-game season, you had a running back like Kenny Gainwell to complement Miles Sanders, who sat out week 1 last year even. It's all stuff that I was encouraged about. We drafted SEC players, not Bucks County Community College club team.
Right,
so
right.
I can at least look at things like that and say, all right, we did better than I thought we were. Are there things you wish they did differently? Maybe prioritize cornerback, sure, but I walk away from the draft at least a little hopeful. 2, I want to talk about the video of the fist bump, the infamous fist bump from this weekend.
Sure.
Everyone's walking away from Thursday night excited about Devontae Smith. We have numbers we can point to about Devontae Smith, his stats, the Heisman. Everyone knows about Devontae Smith. We're excited. I personally don't know who Tom Donahue is, but he didn't emphatically fist bump Howie Roseman, and all of a sudden it's the end of the world. You said something last week about how, a GM who's never played football shouldn't be making decisions. I kind of agree with that, but
that you're actually mischaracterizing what I said, but that's okay. Tom Donahue is their senior football guy, right? Like, he's the guy that's been in the league for 40 years, right? Like, he's their veteran trained guy. So that gave me pause for concern too, because a guy like him, remember the whole, you have a lot of the younger guys, the analytics people, they're all in there. And Donahue was the veteran football draft guy. So that's why people reacted the way they did. And I thought rightly so, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I definitely, with all the stuff surrounding Howie, I definitely raised an eyebrow at it. But I thought you had said something last week about how the coach should be.
Oh, yeah, I prefer a coach. Yes, I prefer. See, I don't like it's nothing to do about playing football, because Andy never played NFL football.
Right.
He barely played college football. But Belichick didn't play. A lot of guys don't play. But those are coaches. I trust their eye. I trust. I look at Matt Rule, and I thought he had another great draft.
Yeah, he did. He did. I just my takeaway was I saw plenty of other video evidence of, and however you feel about him is how you're going to feel about him right now. But I saw Nick Sirianni, Gannon, the defensive coordinator. I saw all those guys cheering, hooting and hollering. they get excited about rock, paper, scissors. I get that. But they seem like they were on board with a lot of the picks. So that's really all we can go with right now.
I appreciate it, Kyle. Listen, it was a good call, man. Thank you, buddy. I mean, again, I don't know that you think Nick Sirianni would be not on board. I find that hard to believe. But listen, the video matters only in this sense. Like, it's not the end of the world. Again, and I told you, the third-round pick that they got, Milton Williams, the defensive tackle, who's a little slight, 280. But I talked to 2 NFL coaches who brought him up,
right,
unsolicited, and said he's a player. So, I mean, I think that means something.
No, it does, and he said that, Colin just said that Devontae Smith might be the best wide receiver they drafted in 20 years. He could end up being that. I mean, Deshaun, obviously, right? But that's it. You would think Devontae Smith's better than Jeremy Maclin. No?
Yeah.
Like, Deshaun Jackson's his only competition.
Yeah, well.
So, hey.
Yeah,
right.
Again, I don't know. I mean, obviously, the kid's got to stay. Dickerson's the whole key to the thing, and, he's got to stay healthy. Let's go to Carl. You're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's happening, Carl?
How are you guys doing? How
you been, my brother?
For a while. It's always a pleasure to hear you guys. Let me give you my read on the draft. You can't deny any player that plays for the number 1 team in the country and is probably the top first, second, or third receiver in all of college football, irrespective of his slight build. I like that pick. I like what I read in the paper because what I read about was from Baldy. He described that second rounder, that big dude from Alabama, as mean. And we need mean on that team. So I sort of like that. It is a bit of a gamble. The Sidney Jones things didn't work. So we're due for a good one. The rest of them, who the hell knows? But remember, you have a lineup. You have a team of 45 players, 30 of which can be replaced easily. We're in a rebuild year. And I agree with that previous caller. Next year is the key. We have a lot of picks. I like that. But I'll tell you one thing. Honest to God, I have never seen our coach. I haven't watched any of the interviews with him. The first time I saw him was this weekend when they were talking about their picks. And the only thing that I came away with that I didn't like was at the end of the news conference, how he gets up and he walks away and he looks over his shoulder at him and says something, a throwaway line about rock, paper, scissors. So I think they're trying to, rebuild this guy because that was a blunder. I'm going to make a prediction going into the season. I get a very, very, very funny feeling about this guy, this coach. There's something about him there, and I will bet you that before the season ends, there's going to be a blow-up, a breakup, a breakdown, a controversy, something over personalities with this guy. I'm not going to say it's his fault or other, but there's some odd chemistry going on now. I think
so.
He's fighting for his job. I think he's trying to survive, and he's swimming in deep water.
Uh-huh.
I think this kid has to be make or break, or the team is going to fall apart. There's just a lot of things going on, and when you factor in, they're going to have so many new players coming in. Yeah. There's a lot of balls in the air.
Well, I mean, the other thing that you bring up is the inexperience of this coach. I mean, that's something that, it's going to be interesting to see how his learning curve is.
Yeah, there's nobody in charge on the field.
No, they're all right.
The new guy.
Exactly.
Everybody's the new guy.
They're all.
None of these
it's
guys
all upward mobility
None
for
of these players have played.
That's right.
It's going to be a real interesting dynamic, and I don't know if we have the management skills going forward to handle this. It's a lot of stuff happening. It'll be interesting.
Yeah,
and I don't think they win much, and I don't care, not with 3 first-round picks next year.
Yeah.
Next year is do or die, make or break. For the next 15 years of Eagles football, next year has to be a home run.
I hear you. I
draft.
think you're right, buddy. I think you're right, man. Great hearing from you, buddy. Missed you.
Always a pleasure. Keep playing with the little guy. It's important.
Thanks, buddy. Wait, what was our last beef we had? We argued over something. Didn't we argue, debate something?
Oh, trying to remember.
I was trying to remember because I'm like, where's
probably-
Carl been? I miss him.
Well, it probably revolves around Ben because I'm not a big Ben
Yes.
advocate.
Yes. Well, you're
I
right.
feel badly for this kid. Listen, they had that story about 3
Yes,
weeks ago
that's
about
what
his family strike.
Yes.
I feel badly for that kid. There's something going on in his world.
Yeah,
And
I know.
it's rough. And I wish him well.
I love you, buddy. Thank you, Carl. You
Always
have
a
a great
pleasure,
one,
folks.
man. Yeah, it was Ben.
I feel like
That's
you could
normally what it
have
is.
just said that.
I forgot it.
Could have been a nice
Listen,
guess.
he was right. You know. I mean, jeez. He was a ghost.
Well, he was. And then, I got a guy tweeting at me. He did say he had a bad game, but he said, well, he wasn't total Casper because he drew 2 charges down at the, at the end.
Right.
And he's right.
Right. Yeah, but listen,
come on.
I'm a bet apologist or whatever you would call it.
Been a non-member.
Right. You can't, and you have to be able to. Wait, we're playing the national anthem. And I feel awkward right now because we need to speak. But
do we stand? Hello, YouTube.
We're going to stand because they're playing the national anthem here at the course, and it's not right not to stand for the national anthem. And it's bad enough that we have to talk during it.
Yes.
And I feel like a heel, but I don't know what else to do, Andrew.
Well, I mean, the hot air balloons coming down. They too are coming down for the national anthem.
That's true.
Hello, friends. You are looking live.
Oh, that's great. All right, well, here's the deal. We're going to come back. We got a big hour ahead. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. It's Cuz Radio with Tunis right here on 97.5 The Fanatic. And let me tell you about Parks Casino. That's right, the home team. My guys at Parks Casino Sportsbook, the official partner of the Fanatic Philly fan. Listen, so easy to use, right? So tonight, when you look at all the baseball games and you could check out live in-game wagering, here's a little tip for you. But what you want to do, just make me laugh. What you want to do is try in-game wagering and look at the bullpens. So I think there's a real advantage that you can exploit by the live in-game in baseball when it comes to bullpens. And you can check it out. See all the live in-game stuff you got there. You go to parkscasino.com/PA and do yourself a favor. Use the promo code FANATIC. You'll get a risk-free bet up to $500. Just remember that you got to be in Pennsylvania. You got to be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Fanatic Sports Update.
Another Sixers win. This Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you only pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Sixers beat the Spurs yesterday, 113-111. They'll play the Bulls tonight. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 9 o'clock. Phillies dropped 2-3 to the Mets over the weekend. They'll play the Brewers tonight. Vince Velasquez is on the mound. Flyers play the Penguins tonight. Hear that game on WMMR at 7. Terry Bradshaw joins Mike at 3. Dave Zangaro checks in at 4:30. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
Anthony Gargano, weekdays 10 to 2 on 97.5 The Fanatic.
What's for dinner, you ask? At Wawa, we've got the answer, no matter what you're craving. Because Wawa now has dinner. Every day starting at 4 p.m., you'll find crave-worthy dinner options that will make everyone happy. Like fettuccine Alfredo, kids' meals, delicious Angus burgers, French fries, and more. Choose in-store, curbside, or delivery. Wawa dinner. Sounds good.
Welcome to Wawa. Would you like to try our new paninis?
This spicy Italian garlic panini looks so crunchy, melty. But Phil, your dad was a hoagie man. His dad was a hoagie man. You are a hoagie man. You know what? Today,
I'm a panini guy.
Switch up your routine with Wawa's delicious and crunchy breakfast and lunch paninis. Choose your favorite, like Southwest Turkey or a Chipotle Bacon Egg Panini. Available at Wawa.
Hey guys, Mother's Day is this Sunday, and this year you need to make it extra special because Mom deserves more than just breakfast in bed. So how about super cozy pajamas designed for ultimate relaxation exclusively from Pajamagram.com? The trusted PJ experts who know exactly what moms want, with timeless looks, playful patterns, and luxurious materials. Pajamagram.com is where you'll find the perfect gift for Mother's Day. Super soft PJs that'll leave her feeling cozy, comfy, and ready to unwind. Whether she's a dog lover, a coffee connoisseur, or anything in between, Pajamagram has the perfect PJs for your mom. And right now, Pajamagram.com is including free gift packaging with your order, which means you don't have to wrap a thing. Just go to Pajamagram.com and grab the perfect Mother's Day gift with free gift packaging now. It's fast, it's easy, and delivery by Mother's Day is guaranteed. That's Pajamagram.com.
You've been lied to. Lied to by corrupt Washington politicians and the Wall Street propaganda machine. Hi, I'm Inc. magazine best-selling author Brett Kitchen, and I want to give you a free copy of my brand new book, Wealth Beyond Wall Street, because we all know another market crash could be right around the corner. After losing 35% in my IRA in the crash years ago, I said enough, and since then I discovered a way to grow money potentially double digits, reduce taxes dramatically, and also have my money protected when the next stock market crash hits. When the next market crash hits, you lose nothing. Call Wealth Beyond Wall Street now to get your free copy and talk with a specialist to discover this little-known strategy to get potential double-digit growth during good years and never lose when the next stock market crash hits, all while building a tax-advantaged retirement. Call 1-800-506-2020 to discover this asset that people like Walt Disney and JCPenney use to grow wealthy. Plus, get one of just 97 free books left. We even cover shipping and handling, no credit card required. Call 1-800-506-2020. 1-800-506-2020. That's 1-800-506-2020.
Hi, this is Don Gallimore, owner of Respectable Roofing. We are a family-run company serving Philadelphia and the surrounding counties for over 15 years. At Respectable Roofing, we believe in treating our customers with respect. We provide all of our customers with high-quality, personalized service at a reasonable price. So give us a call today at 215-681-0409 for all your roofing needs. Our name says it all, Respectable Roofing, where respect matters.
It's like I blinked and suddenly all my business shifted to e-commerce.
Now my business hours are whenever my customers need me.
My customers want everything now and faster than ever. It's a whole different world.
Your business is changing. The United States Postal Service is changing with it. We're bringing you fast, reliable shipping nationwide, and we're bringing it right when your customers need it. Let's discover new routes. Visit USPS.com/new routes. The United States Postal Service. Priority, you.
Do you struggle with occasional nerve aches, weakness, or discomfort in your hands or feet? Try Nervive Nerve Relief from the world's #1 selling nerve care company. Nervive contains alpha-lipoic acid to relieve nerve aches, weakness, and discomfort, and B-complex vitamins to support healthy nerve function as you age. Live your life with less nerve discomfort with Nervive Nerve Relief. Learn more at nervivehealth.com.
It's Small Business Month, and Dell Technologies and Windows are celebrating your unstoppable drive. Save up to 45% on powerful PCs with Windows 10 Pro to work from anywhere, plus top monitors and docks for the ultimate business setup, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Speak to a Dell Technologies advisor who can help you find the right business tech, server, storage, and cloud solutions at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL for Small Business Month savings.
Happy Hour and Bob Cooney on a Wednesday night. Check out Beers with Bob. This and every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m.
Presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Bob Cooney and Andrew Salchunas go around the world of sports, bringing you updates and breaking news, plus all the betting lines you need. Sit back, crack open a cold one, and enjoy Beers with Bob. Wednesdays from 6 to 7 on 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right. This is what happens when we're remote and they play the national anthem. They're on, and the Chunas comes back with dogs and burgers and everything else. And I'm going, Chunas, Go get a Primo, would you? There's got to be a Primo somewhere, right? Well, listen, it's what's happening Wednesday. Did you know what's going on? Primo Hoagies is celebrating National Hoagie Day. That's right, National Hoagie Day. You can bet, we're going to be doing that after the show, all right? We do that anyway. The kids love it. I love it. I've been telling you about Primos for 20 years now. Get the best tasting hoagies in the area only at Primo Hoagies. Plus, Primo Hoagies Rewards members can get a great tasting Primo-sized Italian, turkey and cheese, or ham and cheese hoagie on May 5th for just, how about this, $5.99. That's right. Primo Hoagies made with the finest human meats and cheeses. Sliced fresh to order, served on the award-winning seated rolls. You're not a rewards member, no worries. You can sign up in-store. Offered valid May 5th today. Okay? You got it. May 5th only. Visit PrimoHoagies.com to find a Primo near you. Join me in celebrating National Hoagie Day by enjoying the best hoagie in the area for just $5.99. All right? I tell you about it. It's Primo's, right? And it's not just a hoagie. It's a Primo that you can find your location at PrimoHoagies.com.
WPEN, Burlington, Philadelphia, a Beasley Media Group station. Home of 76ers basketball.
Ben Simmons to Joel, bang, two-hand jam.
Flyers hockey.
Carter Hart made the save. The Monty puck still free. Hart's got to make another one.
And Anthony Gargano, weekdays from 10 to 2.
Oh, man.
Plug in. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
All right, welcome back live. Hanging out. A lot of fun today. I love being out because you never know what happens when you're out and about. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I found something new about you.
About me?
No mustard on a burger, I found out. I knew you did no cheese.
First of all, who puts mustard on a burger?
I do mustard and ketchup on the burger. Sean's with me.
You bring me a burger and you put a dollop of mustard.
Well, all they had was a spoon.
And I was like, no, it's fine. I just.
All right, well, I put the. Sean, you want the burger?
What, Sean, you do the mustard on the burger? You too? Who does mustard on a hamburger? I never heard of that.
Really?
I mean, I heard of the ketchup, but not the mustard.
But you also could just go straight dry.
Me? I don't do any. I don't like ketchup. No.
Do you go lettuce, tomato, or anything?
I'm in a lettuce and
I'm anti-lettuce on the burger.
I'm a lettuce
it's too
onion
big.
man. I like lettuce.
I like an onion on the burger.
I like the lettuce and the onion.
Lettuce too much because half the time you go to the restaurant,
but you
can,
like the yellow mustard on the burger is so off-putting.
Really?
I never even heard.
I know you didn't do really ketchup all that much, so I figured just mustard.
Yeah,
no,
like the dog,
Yeah,
dog's a dog.
How's your hot dog doing over there behind the laptop?
Nice dog. It's a good dog.
It was good. I crushed it.
Did you?
Yeah, and I got a hamburger.
Yeah.
With ketchup and mustard on it.
Yeah, that does nothing. I mean, I just don't understand the mustard and the burger. Like, the mustard only belongs on a hot dog.
Really? And a pretzel.
Yes.
I had a soft pretzel last night.
I bet
the
it's
Phillies
not.
Game.
Did you really?
Yeah, because you had to get food with the beer. So we already ate.
Is that a rule?
Yeah. You have to get food with the beer.
So you're at the ball game. You got to have food?
Yeah, I spent over $100 on concessions yesterday. It's ridiculous. For just me and Christy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's rough. That's a lot.
Uh-huh.
That's a ton. Let's go to, where we at? Let's go to Shane is in Nazareth. Hello, Shane. What's happening, buddy?
Not much. What's going on, brother? So I had to call in because I told you I'd call you on Friday, but I kind of wanted to let the draft play out and kind of see where we stood with everything. And I called in on Saturday, talked to Tyrone about it, and I just was – I had all those expectations once I saw the board falling the way it was on Saturday, or actually it was Friday for round 2. Like, I was expecting us to fill a hole in position that we needed, and I'm not saying we don't need offensive line help, but – I watched that secondary get burned a lot last year, and then I also saw the offensive line have, 14 or 15 different combinations because of injuries.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just we went right back to the well of taking a second-round pick that has an injury history but is really skilled at his position and can play out multiple positions on the line It's just I didn't think we were really in that like high risk, high reward type mentality for this season, just because we've heard the press conferences leading up to this point, and they didn't really give us all the answers to the questions that we were asking, and it just it gives me, I guess, more evidence that next year is more of an important draft, and that we did what we did this year, and I'm okay with it. It just I felt like the way that the board was falling on day 2, that like it was a lock for Asante Samuel to get signed, like to get picked up by us, and it was just it was a little frustrating. And then I'm okay with the rest of the draft. I get some of it. I don't agree with all of it, but it's all a waiting game now at this point, just to see how some of these guys pan out now, Anthony. So
yeah, I'm kind of with you. Again, I agree with what you said. I mean, it's a huge risk going with Dickerson in that spot.
Yep.
Now, I mean, especially since you've been burned before, the kid's attitude's awesome, right? Like, so you love his attitude, and if he plays, I believe he's a lock.
Yep.
But again, we're back to, I mean, we're talking serious injuries, right? 2 ACLs, ankles, and you're talking about a guy that goes 344.
Yep. And I think the two first, like the first and the second pick, were definitely good picks, talent-wise and character-wise, and I'm okay with that because we've had the struggle of like some of the characters that we've had in our locker room, and they've gotten into it with Howie because of contract issues or just because of the play calling issues with Doug. And I'm curious to see how Sirianni handles everything, because we obviously don't know what Sirianni is going to be until we see how his offense plays out. But I think with who he brought in on his staff, with Shane Steichen and Jonathan Gannon, and then obviously I think the best hire under the radar hire was Brian Johnson from Florida, in my opinion, just because I watch enough college football, and I think it was the right time for him to get that position in the NFL and see where he stands as like just a career path.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things where it's
You know what's funny about Brian Johnson? So I like him, right? And I agree with you. I was asked, I made like a list of coaches that if a defensive guy was going to be named a head coach, he would have a bunch of names for OC, right?
Okay.
And he was on my list, Brian Johnson.
Yeah.
I like him. I do. I think he's sharp. He did a lot of good things in Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that SEC championship game watching Trask and who was it? Mac Jones going back and forth.
Yeah.
And it was strictly an offensive game, and it was different because I'm not used to it's either the SEC, you get a balance of both, of like a good offense and good defensive championship games, but it was just strictly offense because both defenses were just getting exposed. But one last thing, Anthony, before you let me go, I was feeling a little nostalgic a couple of weeks ago, and I started watching Sopranos, and I've been hearing you talk about Gomorrah, so I'm gonna take some time out and watch that, and next time I talk to you.
Yeah, dude, you'll love it. Watch it with subtitles, though, okay?
Okay, I got you.
All right,
Have a
thanks.
good day, boss.
Thanks, buddy. What are you laughing at? You smirk.
I agree
smirked
with you.
at me.
I agree with you when it comes to the subtitles. But you're making it seem like that's the biggest difference of the show. Because remember, you watched it the first time dubbed, right?
No, I didn't want. I never watched it dubbed. I always watched subtitles.
No, but I thought
Mike did.
I thought the first time you watched it, you didn't fall in love with it, and it was because of the. Oh wait, no, that was
Mike.
That was Lupin.
That was Lupin. Yes.
Sorry.
Yes.
But it made that much of a difference for you.
Yes. In fact, when I went back and watched Lupin, I figured out a way to get the subtitles.
Right.
It was so much better.
Really?
Yeah. So much.
And I agree with you because it throws me off.
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah. It's it's like I don't even understand why they even offer it. Like, just read it. Read the subtitles.
I agree with you.
You know, once you get used to it, it feels like it anyway.
Right, exactly.
And if the show is set in a different country,
yeah, you should
hear
that language.
Right. Just
Right.
for the sake of realism.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean that's that to me.
Have you learned words from the show? Because I know you try to study the language.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, but here's the thing: they speak in a dialect.
Okay.
That's really thick.
Yeah. Okay.
Like really, it's like imagine like the strongest Philadelphia accent.
Right. Okay. Okay.
That kind of thing. Warren's in Cherry Hill. What do you say, War?
Boys, how are you?
What's going on, man?
I can only talk relevant, so I can't talk Eagles right now when my Sixers are in the middle of this, what could be one of their greatest seasons ever. But I've never been so angry with a guy who made a game-winning shot. I don't know how to say it any better, but, kid made the game-winning shot, but he played terribly as far as I'm concerned.
Last night. Yeah, he was. He disappeared.
No, constantly. But last night's a perfect example. And when he first came out, I knew whether it was you, and I liked him a lot too. But this is a kid who went 1 year to college and couldn't drag his team into the NCAA tournament. If you, me, and LeBron James and two other guys, that's how. When you're that good, you should be able to at least make the tournament. They were 19 and 17. This kid's never done anything to really change. He's always accepted who he was, what he could do, and what he can't do. Nobody's going to ever make me believe he's going to have that killer streak like Kobe or like the great ones. And I don't see this team.
Well, he's a different. But again, you can't compare him to a Kobe. I mean, listen, he plays a completely different game.
But no. I apologize for that. But what I'm talking about is a guy who's never stopped and gotten better. If you tell me his defense gotten better, I've seen a little bit here and there. But I saw it 2 weeks ago when Kyrie ate him alive, and this one ate him alive.
Come on. I mean, listen, you want to criticize the kid for not growing offensively enough? You're right. But you can't. I mean, he's a lockdown defender.
No. I understand the kid plays.
He didn't get eaten up. I mean, that's a regular season nonsense.
It's like hockey. No matter how good your goalie is, you on the shorthand all game. There is no way you're going to convince me, and we'll do it at the end of the year when they come up short. It's when they do. As long as he's on the court, there's too much down low for Embiid to operate as well as he should. And I don't never care about a three-point shot. If you don't have enough that you can develop a 10-foot shot, you're not going to make me believe anything except the guy's just not trying. It's a fine line between, I don't mean to say not trying as hard as he can or just settling. You watch the game. I got to be honest with you. When Embiid's the game, when they start taking guys out, I want George Hill on the floor with Embiid. Any minute that Ben's not, we can have George Hill with Embiid. At least he has more room to work down low. And please, don't make it I'm saying George Hill's better than Ben. I don't mean to say can't stand him. I don't want to say stinks. But when people
listen, you're entitled to your opinion, brother. I mean, I'm not arguing with you. I mean, listen,
very short. I want to see him do something. He's the one who's going to have the 8 to 10 more year career, not Embiid. And in the next 3 years, I just want to see more than Embiid with three guys covering because Ben Simmons is 9 feet away and nobody's within 10 feet of him. I need more.
Well, I hear you. I listen. I get it. I don't disagree with you at all, Laura. I mean, I think there are times I want him to go flush, go attack the rim, go to the line. I mean, there are times when he goes to the line 14 times, and I go, "Oh, you could do that every night." Listen, I hear you. You're right.
I love this kid. I want this kid to do well, but only because how much I love the Sixers. I can't like even last night. I want to see if Doc really shorts.
But you know these games, these games are garbage. You know that.
Let me ask you something. They're garbage, but they almost pulled what they pulled against Golden State. And that right now, I looked at it a week ago. The Brooklyn can absolutely lose 4 out of 7, and they've already lost twice. It doesn't get easier. They got Milwaukee again, and after that, they got Dallas and Denver.
Yeah, the Sixers schedule is easy. So
I think we should wind up in first.
They are. They're going to get the 1 seed.
To be aggressive.
I hear you, brother. Listen, hang in there, man. I think they're going to get the 1 seed. Now, and I hear everything Warren says. I don't really disagree with Munson at all. I mean, he needs to be way more aggressive. My only thing is, I mean, these games are dreck. These games are dreck. Nobody plays.
Yeah, I have another
There's
one
no
tonight.
energy. They're just going through the motions. You can't read a ton into. Listen, that doesn't mean that Simmons aside, all right? You can't read a lot into these games. The fact that they blow leads and these games are just awful because nobody's playing. They're not even Embiid. Embiid could have scored 60 last night.
Yeah, if he wanted to.
I mean, there's nobody who can come close to Garden. Nobody could guard him.
No, between Pirtle and Ewing, I mean, it looked like
kidding
Embiid
me?
looked like he was 3 feet taller than all those guys.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, I just think they got to get to the playoffs. They just got to get to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to win. They're going to get the 1 seed. I can't see Brooklyn catching them. I mean, I can't see, just because of the schedule, how they are, I think the Sixers will win out, and I can't see Milwaukee, is what I'm going to say, catch them.
Right, exactly. I mean, you look at, again, the final 2
There's
games
three
for the
games
Orlando
behind.
Magic. You got the Pacers and the Heat. Think about this, are the 2 toughest opponents on the remainder of your schedule. The Pacers and the Heat. They're fighting for playoff spots still. Right? The other teams, other than that, it's you're playing the Rockets in a couple of nights, Wednesday night.
Yes.
Like, that's going to be that's a lock win. So you'll get the 1 seed. You'll get it.
Now, then the playoffs begin. It's funny because you hear Warren, what he said? When they come up short.
Yeah.
Now, I know I'm talking to Warren for years, right? And he loves the Sixers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not a negative or, whatever, hater or anything like that. But I think that was a Freudian slip when they come up short. It's funny because I think they got every chance to win. I think that they are. I mean, I'm expecting minimum conference final.
Well, yeah, exactly. And if not, then you have a major problem, and it's going to come back to Ben. Like, let's be honest. If you don't get out of the second round.
Part of me is freaking dreading it.
Right. If they don't get out of the second round, it's going to be a Ben off-season conversation, or it's Tobias came up small again.
I'm telling you right now, listen, Tobias is fine. Tobias is in the perfect spot. They fixed the spacing for him. Tobias' biggest problem was last year playing next to Josh Richardson and Horford.
Yeah, and Shake Milton as the point guard.
There was no spacing for Tobias.
Right.
Now that's fixed. He's at the 4 where he needs to be. I got no worries whatsoever. Tobias going to give you 23, 24. I mean, he'll be fine.
Okay.
Grab you 7 boards and 4 dimes, and that's what his game is. I got no problem with Tobias. I really feel like I'm going to get what I expect from him.
Okay.
But
after that,
I'm dreading it.
Yeah, and if they come up small, he comes up small, being Ben. Dude, it's going to be a long offseason.
No, I know. And listen,
this will be the offseason where it's like 80% people want him out of here.
Yeah.
Because it was close before the season started with all the Harden stuff.
I know. And if he comes up small, I just got to eat it and take it and go, you guys are right. I don't want to give up on a kid. There's still part of me that believes that he can unlock something. And again, it's not about 3-point shots.
Right.
It's just
aggression.
Yes. Because when I see it, I got to believe that he can do that all the time. It's like Embiid, right? Now, Embiid's different because his game is so incredibly polished, and he can do so many things, and he's such a weapon. But he didn't bring it every night.
No.
And all I keep thinking is, look, Joe unlocked it. He brings it every night. So why can't Simmons be aggressive every night? I'm not saying he's going to score 30 every night, but he could be aggressive and get to the line. He should get to the line 10 times a game.
Right. And again, I'm not asking for 20, 25. I'm asking for 18.
Yeah.
He gave you 6 last night.
No, it was
on
horrible.
6 field goal attempts with an extra quarter. You went to overtime.
Yeah, no, they're like those numbers are embarrassing numbers. Seriously, that's an embarrassing stat line.
And if Embiid doesn't give you 30-plus last night, you end up losing that game. And the conversation, the tone of the conversation is a lot different.
I know.
It would have been a Bash Ben day for a lot of people.
Yeah, well,
now, unfortunately, they won.
They won, and we have the draft.
Yeah, exactly. So that kind of distracts everyone.
So let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
So Gabriel says we need to hire a professional lip reader to go to tell us what transpired between on Friday night in the video, right?
Yeah, the Tom Donahoe.
between Howie and
Right.
Donahoe.
Now, a lot of people said it looks like he said the word corner, which
Right.
would mean
I wanted the corner.
I wanted the corner.
And that's how I took it. That's what I know how we said it after. I thought he was being forthright because that's what I expected. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea. What happened? It'd also be nice to just talk to Tom Donahoe. Be like, hey, so how'd you feel about that draft?
Well, but right. I think it came all about that corner who, wound up going to the Giants.
To the Giants. And so the Eagles jumped the Giants for Devontae Smith. Giants end up jumping the Eagles.
You know what's
really
amazing? For years and years and years ago, the Eagles they don't draft SEC kids, right? They Pac-12, Big 12, right?
Right.
That stinking Pac-12, I hate it, right? Constantly.
That's where your analytics people come from.
And
Harvard.
And we cry. Hey, nothing in the SEC. No LSU, no Alabama. And the whole pre-draft news conference is all about Bama.
Yeah, I love Nick Saban. I respect what he
right?
does.
Like he's just Bama, Bama, Bama. The scouts in Bama. And it's almost predictable. It's almost predictable that he goes to Bama players.
It's funny because
and you know what comes to mind, and I try to suppress it.
Mm-hmm.
Is he's finally going to go Bama players, and they're going to be the wrong one, or at least one of them's going to be the wrong one.
I hope that doesn't happen. It can't. At least Smith isn't the wrong guy. And it's nothing against Landon. It's the 4 season-ending injuries. There's nothing against his talent, his will to play.
Listen, I like the kid a ton, man. I do. I like Devontae Smith a ton. The only thing that I shudder at is when you start drafting receivers number one
every year,
that's a recipe for just a bad franchise.
3 straight years, your top 2 rounds, you have a receiver.
Exhibit A, the Lions. When they're drafting receivers, that's my only fear.
That's scary.
When we talk about Devontae Smith. You look at some of these other drafts, and I don't want to keep going back to Carolina, but look, again, he had a great draft. He went all value last year, like everything highest on his board, all defense. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Curious to see what you guys think. 610-632-0975. Also, I got to ask you about cheering at a Little League game.
Okay.
And the protocols.
Okay.
With that.
Oh, and I got the McCutcheon thing, too. That's driving me insane.
Yeah. All right. We'll do it all. All right. 610-632-0975. 610-632-0975. And, man, I'm looking straight out at this incredible golf course. The landscape is magnificent. Oh, my God. We're here at the beautiful Bluestone Country Club for the 5th annual Montgo Golf Classic, presented by the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board. It's a sold-out event with over 100 golfers, fun day golf, hospitality, networking. It's held every year in celebration of the U.S. Travel Association's annual National Travel and Tourism Week. And I'm here to share the list of all the incredible things Montgomery County has to offer, like 50 of the most historic and beautiful public golf courses, private country clubs in the Northeast, 80 hotels, 1,600 restaurants, more than 30 award-winning breweries, wineries, distilleries, a vibrant arts and cultural scene, world-class shopping, including King of Prussia Mall, Suburban Square, the Philadelphia Premium Outlets, tons of family-friendly attractions like the Elmwood Park Zoo and Legoland, historical sites like the Valley Forge National Historical Park, and almost 100 miles of trails. I got a dear friend of mine, Vinny, lives close by, right here in Montgomery County. Beautiful. The landscape, so much to do. That's right. Visit valleyforge.org for more information.
Update.
Phillies dropped 2-3 this Fanatic Sports Update is brought to you by Liberty Mutual Insurance, where you only pay for what you need. Nobody should have to pay for one-size-fits-all insurance coverage. Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Phillies dropped 2-3 to the Mets over the weekend. They'll play the Brewers tonight. Vince Velasquez is on the mound. Sixers beat the Spurs yesterday 113-111. They play the Bulls tonight. Hear that game right here on the Fanatic at 9 o'clock. Flyers play the Penguins tonight. Hear that game on WMMR at 7. Terry Bradshaw joins Mike at 3. Dave Zangaro checks in at 4:30. Stick with the Fanatic all day long for breaking news and updates. I'm Natalie Eganoff for 97.5 The Fanatic.
It's the Anthony Gargano Show on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Danny Green, open, 3-ball, up, got it, triple good.
Sixers, Bulls, tonight at 9 on your home for 76ers basketball. 97.5 The Fanatic, Philadelphia.
Sixers basketball is brought to you by Geico. Geico makes it easy to bundle home and car insurance. Get a quote at geico.com.
My mom is a breast cancer survivor. The United Breast Cancer Foundation saved her life. Their free breast cancer exam caught the cancer early, and that saved her life. But now the foundation needs your help so they can continue offering free or low-cost breast screening exams, saving more women's lives. Help them by donating your car, whether it's running or not. They'll provide fast, free 24-hour pickup, and you receive a charitable tax deduction, plus the great feeling you'll get knowing your donated car is going to help save more lives. Just call 800-814-0756 to set the wheels in motion. They take cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, running or not. Call 800-814-0756. The United Breast Cancer Foundation needs your help, and your donation could literally save women's lives, helping them catch breast cancer early, like they did with my mom. Donate today. 800-814-0756. That's 800-814-0756.
T-Mobile is bringing 5G from big cities to small towns across America. We've been investing billions to light up the largest and fastest 5G network. And now, according to competitive data from Umlaut, T-Mobile is the most reliable 5G network, too. To celebrate, we're inviting everyone to upgrade their experience. Introducing the free 5G upgrade. Bring any working cell phone to T-Mobile and trade it in for a free 5G Samsung Galaxy. Still have a flip phone? If it can make a call, you can trade it in. Plus, all our plans include 5G access on the full T-Mobile network at no extra cost. Let's go. Now that's an upgrade. T-Mobile is America's leader in 5G. Experience it today with the free 5G upgrade. Visit a neighborhood store or T-Mobile.com to learn more.
Phone via 24 bill credits while supplies last plus tax. If you cancel credit, stop and balance on required finance agreement may be due. Contact us. Qualifying credit, service, and undamaged trade-in required. Most reliable according to independent third-party Umlaut from crowdsourced user experience data from September 2020 to February 2021. Details at T-Mobile.com.
Hi, it's John Kincaid for the home team. It's my guys, the Parks Casino Sportsbook app. Do you know they're the official sportsbook partner of the Fanatic Phillies sports fan? They're easy to use, they're safe, they're reliable, and no one does a better job with live in-game play-by-play betting. And it's backed by the #1 casino in all of PA. It also happens to be right here in the Delaware Valley. My Parks Casino Sportsbook app has an incredible offer, though, for you right now. New customers, sign up. Get your first bet risk-free up to $500. Bet it all. Pro hoops, baseball, hockey, golf, and more. And if you like fantasy sports, you're going to love the Parks Sportsbook app, and you get to make futures bets, player prop bets, game prop bets. Just do it now. New customers get your first bet risk-free up to $500. Get the home field advantage. Download the app or go to parkscasino.com/PA and use promo code FANATIC. It's a great deal, so do it now. You got to be 21 and in Pennsylvania. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Bet with the home team. My team, the Parks Casino Sportsbook app.
Welcome to the show. Are you ready for a ride? It's the final days of Ford Truck Month. Your last chance to get a great deal on the adventure-ready Ford Ranger, Ford Super Duty, our most capable heavy-duty pickup, and the all-new 2021 Ford F-150. Take the show on the road in the only trucks built Ford tough. But hurry, the final days of Ford Truck Month end soon. Go to buyfordnow.com, then get to your local Ford store today.
If you have a dog, you know that poop happens, and all too often it happens late at night. Hi, it's Mike Missinelli for Farron Electric. If you're tired of losing sight of your dog when you let him out at night, you need a poop light from Farron Electric. So whether you want to illuminate one spot or the entire yard, with outdoor lighting from Farron Electric, you can watch your dog go in a whole new light. Learn more at FarronElectric.com and shine some light on Fido's poop site. That's Farron Electric Farryn.com, Farryn electric.com.
I need these boxes in bin 7. Oh, hello? Hi. I just wanted to call in and find out when next...
Whitney's warehouse foreman just retired, and the replacement needs to move to fulfillment.
Hold on. Guys, can we get the dock cleared now?
Indeed can help her hire the people she needs.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
These days, it's okay to do some things halfway, like wearing your pajama bottoms on a work call. But managing your prescriptions shouldn't be one of them. That's why CVS has a proprietary search tool to find ways that may help lower your prescription costs, and will deliver them for free. No wonder CVS customers are better than most at staying on prescriptions, which tends to make you healthier. Come in or call today and get a free prescription savings review at CVS. Savings vary. Not all patients eligible for savings. Delivery restrictions apply. Visit cvs.com for details.
Okay, my shipments have to get to customers on time and looking good.
It's possible with Staples Connect. Staples Connect has small business shipping covered with premium shipping supplies, custom labels, and UPS shipping services. And now, buy 2, get 1 free on decorative shipping supplies. Plus, get 20% off UPS Express shipping services. Explore what's new at your local Staples store or staplesconnect.com. Staples Connect, the working and learning store. Ends 5/29. Visit staplesconnect.com/shipping for details.
Listen to 97.5 The Fanatic everywhere on Alexa at 975thefanatic.com, the Fanatic app, and now on radio.com. Live.
Hey, listen, quarantine made life a little dull, right? But now we're coming out of it, and you got to go check out my buddies at Golden Nugget Jewelers. If you met that special someone during this whole period of time, and you're thinking, you know what, now I want to get engaged, right? Well, you got to go see my man, Yaron, right in the heart of Jewelers Row, Center City, Philadelphia. They got the largest selection of diamonds at Gold Nugget Jewelers, an amazing team. And I'll tell you one thing, listen, you're going to go there and you're going to get a whole dissertation on the diamond and the diamond that's right for you and the setting. They have all the designers. It's all going to be done for you. Because, listen, I don't know about you, but when I went to go get my engagement ring, I had no idea, right? Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't know about diamonds and cut and clarity and the whole thing. Your own will take care of you. Hold your hand through the whole process. Make sure that you get the best, the perfect diamond that's going to just blow her away. I'm telling you, go to Golden Nugget Jewelers. Ask for your own. He's the best. Great people. They're right in the heart of Jewelers Row. They're going to take great care of you. And don't forget, they're the official 4for4 jeweler, official jeweler of the Phillies, Flyers, Sixers, and Eagles. So check them out, Golden Nugget Jewelers. It's where Philly gets engaged.
More of the Anthony Gargano Show now
on 97.5 The Fanatic.
All right, 1:30 across the Delaware Valley. Let's get a couple calls in, and then, Juice, I know that you're dying to get the McCutcheon thing off your chest.
Yeah. I mean, I love baseball, and I love flair. But there's sometimes you don't show flair. Like when you're batting 179.
We'll talk about it, because I kind of agree with this one. And I like the flair.
Yeah, I like flair. I'm pro flair.
Yeah.
When you hit the ball.
Right. Matty in Blackwood, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. What's happening, man?
Hey, brother, what's going on? How you doing, man?
Good, brother. Good. What's good? What's going on, man?
Well, I was sitting here listening to you guys talk earlier, and it really made me think about something. You know, as I look at the Sixers team, if Ben Simmons was like an aggressive threat, like how I know he can play, when he randomly has like almost 40-point games, then I think that they probably would win the championship. I don't think that like there's a team in the NBA that could beat them if he ever played like that alongside with Embiid at that pace.
I know.
At that pace,
You're right,
how he
man.
does it. When he does want to be aggressive, he's flying through the lane. There's no, you know what's crazy about it? There's nobody that can obviously guard Embiid. But when Ben is like really Ben, there's nobody that could guard Ben. He's 7 foot tall.
No, I know. If he would only, I know. Listen, I feel the same way. It's crazy, right? Like you look at him, you go, "Dude, you're unstoppable." Just
he's
like
unstoppable. I look at
there's
the
guys like that should. They have no business guarding him. It's like, dude, what are you doing? Attack! Attack! Attack!
Like when he turns it on, he's throwing floaters. He's unguardable when he wants to be. But I mean, I don't know if that's reality.
I know. I hear you. And obviously it's not. And listen, you know, I can't believe that this is who he is. And maybe I'm just, blind to it, but I gotta believe there's just another level to him.
Right, because there's no excuse for it. So it just makes, because I'm a Ben guy, and it just makes me out of frustration because there's no really excuse for it. He's not injured or nothing like that.
I know. I don't know, brother.
Right,
I feel the same way, Manny. Thanks,
Listen,
buddy.
I'll at you later, brother.
Take it easy, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Just that whole, there's got to be something. There's got to be that next tier.
Yeah, and Tyrone texted me. Ben shot 1 attempt in the first half.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
one.
He was a ghost.
One.
You can't. Like, you just can't do that.
And again, I'm a guy who says I know everything else that he does at an elite level. I know all these things. You don't have to tell me. You don't have to. Oh, Andrew, it's the stuff that doesn't get noticed that he does. Okay, I get it.
Listen,
6 field goal attempts. Come on now.
Yeah, but you give me the. There's not a lot of people who tell you that.
Yeah, there's
there's
on
way
the
more
social media websites.
No, there's way more people who rip him than make excuses for him.
Yes, that's true.
So you can't use the voice. That's a violation. I even said it to Mikey.
I know you did.
You can't use the Ben. You can't
no
do
voice
that because you can't use the voice when you're with the majority.
Okay.
Right? You can use the voice only if you're in the minority.
Okay.
Is that fair?
That's fair. I'll try to refrain from the voice. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
Because there's like not a lot of people saying that to you. Tell me about that. That's the voice. Nobody's making an argument. Everybody hates the kid. Let's go to Mark.
I don't hate him.
97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Mark. Marky is not there. How about Mikey? Michael, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic.
Hey, boys. It's a beautiful Monday afternoon, and so maybe we could just change the draft narrative just a hair. Yeah, because I think we got 3 first-rounders out of it, and here's why. Because we know Devontae is going to be pretty darn good, but most important, it's going to allow Rager to show why he's a number 1 draft choice. So, I'm looking for a huge year from him, kind of like maybe a Swan Stallworth type thing. So I'm excited about it. And as far as
did you say Swan Stallworth?
I did say that. I'm putting it on the line, baby.
I mean, Mike, God bless.
I know it's close. Hey, I think we're going to have long story short.
What do you like about Rager?
What I like about Rager is a lot of things.
Yeah.
For starters, he knows how to cut. He knows how to get open. You'll see. In 2 years, we're all going to forget about Justin Jefferson. But here's where I'm at on Landon. Here's where I'm at on Landon. He's the best lineman in the draft, and we need a break from that Sidney Jones, discussion. So hopefully he'll, so that's where I am. I think we got 3 exceptional, options for
Listen, Dickerson can play. Like I don't. When it comes to him, I mean, if he's on the field, he's nasty, man. He's a road grader. He's got the perfect attitude. But again, I mean, you can't have the conversation without talking about, qualifiers.
Before you cut me out, here's what I do want to say though too, because here's the thing, like on KG2, I'll call him, because again, a lot of people refer to LaDainian Tomlinson as LT, and we all know there's only one LT, just like there's only one KG. But this KG2, Kenny Gainwell may be a player. I mean, this is exciting stuff.
God.
So I think we get exciting. So.
Mike, you're an interesting dude, Mike. You're
thanks, brother.
You got it, buddy. You have a great day, man. Thanks, buddy. He said KG too.
Yeah, I like Gainwell to be Boston Scott's replacement. and that's it.
All right.
So Jalen Reagor, and now think of this. Jalen Reagor needed another number one receiver to actually show his worth. So that alone should tell you something about Jalen Reagor.
Hey, listen, he's excited. I don't rain on a guy's parade. I mean, I wouldn't, I would slow my roll a little bit.
A little bit.
But, hey,
That's a lot of Gainwell love. We had a guy earlier that I think you let it slide. He said, I think Gainwell's going to be a star.
I know. I let it slide. I did let it slide. You're right. Because here's the thing.
Can't go star. You can't. I think this 5th-round running back is going to be a star.
Right. Who's undersized.
Yeah.
Right? Listen, if you tell me Javonte Williams is going to be a star.
Yeah.
I go, yeah.
You tell me Kenneth Gainwell is going to be a nice piece to the running back rotation? All right.
Knock your socks off. You like the kid. Hey, that's cool. Listen, I don't hate the pick. I mean, 5th-round pick. You're taking a shot on a guy who's got some speed, whatever. He's a star, and you're forgetting, KG2 and all. I mean, what?
KG2.
But I let it slide because
Kenny Galladay is KG2
Like,
before Kenneth Gainwell.
Like, if you want to enjoy,
all right, I hear you.
That's how I view it.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right. Live and let live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stallworth and Swan.
Yeah.
My God.
Interesting.
Stallworth and Swan. What? Like, that's the only one that I go, yo, bro. Come on, man, with this kid.
Let's slow down.
Are you serious? He's way closer to Josh Huff than he is Lynn Swan. My Lord. Oh. Kyle, you're on 97.5 The Fanatic. Hello, Kyle. What's up, brother?
Hey, guys. Good. How you doing?
Good, buddy.
Good. The one thing I wanted to mention was, if you're comparing the Eagles to the Sixers all season last year when they brought in Daryl Morey, I think if every fan was the GM, everybody knew that they had to cut Al Horford loose and bring in some shooters, and everyone knew what the obvious answer was. And Daryl Morey made those decisions, and he looked at the Sixers window. He said, okay, Joel Embiid's in his prime for 3 more years. Let's make the moves to win in this window. And the problem with the Eagles is they're always looking. It seems like Howie is an idiot pretending to be a genius. He wants everyone to think he's a genius, where Daryl Morey is a genius pretending to be an idiot, like he doesn't know what he's doing. And Howie will make these moves like he wants to.
You know what? Kyle, you nailed Daryl Morey because it's so true. He's so underplayed. He's brilliant, right? And he plays like not that the schlub, but he does play. He understates that big time. You nail him, Kyle. You're right, dead on, man.
And I just think Howie. I think it's also like when you're making some of these picks, you have to understand where you're at. And when you're coming off the Super Bowl, drafting Sidney Jones in the 2nd round, and you have the luxury to take risks on guys like that, but a 2nd round pick on a guy with so many injuries like that, you have too many needs right now, and you don't have that luxury. I just think Howie makes too many bold mistakes like that. Like he's coming every year is coming.
Well, these are all mistakes of hubris, right? Like, hey, I still can't get over the Swan Stallworth guy. Kyle, you think Reagor, Devontae Smith are going to be Swan and Stallworth?
I don't know. I think that, again, if you look at all the receivers that we passed on for the receivers that we ended up taking, so the league laughs at Howie, some of the decisions that he makes. And then when you listen to his press conferences, it sounds like he's a genius. Wow, we just got these great guys behind it. And then you flip over back to Daryl Morey. It's just like, these very subtle moves. Everyone had the Sixers on the way down last year. Daryl Morey makes 2 or 3 moves, and now the Sixers are back in first place. I don't think it's a mistake that Daryl Morey makes the decisions that all the fans cry about, and we all call in and say, "This is what the Sixers need." And if they
he's a brilliant dude. You're Kyle. You're right about that. Don Morey's like an elite general manager. He's a
yeah.
brilliant guy, and I agree with you. So, as you can well imagine, the text board just blows up.
Yeah.
On a call like that.
I would imagine.
The Swan Stallworth guy. In fact, VG says he smokes a lot of weed, but that didn't even come to pass.
Yes.
He also, I got a buddy of mine, Joe Bennett, who's a Steelers man.
Okay. So I'm sure he took that comment
So he
well.
just said that, that emoji with the
eyes open.
big eyes.
Yeah.
which is a great emoji.
Yes, it is a great emoji.
I know why that emoji makes me laugh.
Oh, my God.
But
there's a couple of receiver duos I would put ahead of Devontae Smith and Jalen Reagor right now. I don't know. Let's start with Lockett and Metcalf. And I'm not even going.
Lockett and Metcalf aren't Swan.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even going that far yet.
Oh, my God. And I'm trying, man. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Like you don't want people to feel bad.
Nah, especially when you're out on this nice golf
You know
course.
what's amazing is my man was he had conviction.
Oh yeah,
like
you'll see.
I go, what do you like about Jalen Reagor? That was just a question. Hey,
Everything.
What do you like about him?
What's not to like?
Yeah, his answer was everything. He gets open. Can he catch the ball? That seemed to be a challenge for him last year.
It was also in his scouting report when he first got drafted.
Right.
Problem with drops. At least he deleted his Twitter again, so that'll do it.
Listen, I don't know. I hope the kid plays well next year.
The deleted Twitter will do it for him.
Here he is, Tasty Cake Tom. Tasty Cake.
Hey, how you doing, Andrew?
What's going on, Tasty Cake?
I was, Mondays I just like to listen to your show and run my route. But all these Ben calls, try to call in because I agree he was a ghost. And the coach didn't do nobody no favors last night. Okay, let's just go over the last. That was the worst last shot in the history of basketball. What is he doing? A 20-foot fadeaway from the center is his last shot?
Hit it before.
Well, Embiid's got to have the ball in his hands. Embiid's your closer.
I disagree. I think Ben has to go to the bench. You only need 1 point. So even a 50% foul should like
Dom. I love you to death, and I love Ben. Simmons doesn't want the ball in the last shot. Dom.
Okay, but can't the coach design? I mean, I don't know. I thought
listen. I love the kid, but the kid. When you ever see him be aggressive and want the ball in the last minute of a game? Because I'm still waiting for that. Maybe you see it. I'd say it.
To me, it's the obvious decision.
What's the obvious
decision? The obvious decision is to go towards the basket. Has to go to the basket. Cannot take a jump shot there.
Dom, I'm sorry, brother. I completely disagree with you.
Okay.
I just think Embiid's he's the only one I trust. He's the best. First of all, there's nobody who can guard him. Nobody. And I've seen him make that shot. I trust him way more than first of all, Ben doesn't even want the ball.
He's got to want the ball.
In your mind.
In my mind, the play is toward the basket. The play is to play to contact. The play, especially the way they were calling that game, all game. The play is to go towards the basket, not to fall away from the basket. And I love Joel. Of course, Joel Embiid is the best player in the NBA. I thought it was a bad last shot. I thought it was a horrible decision. And I think if Brett Brown coached that game and he coughed up a 17-point lead, and then that game you'd have 8 calls today crucifying the guy.
Dom. That's it. Think about last night's game. You're playing a team that's got nobody playing. There was no energy. There was no energy.
Right.
You can't look at these games like they're playoff games because they aren't. Because the other team, that team had nobody playing. So when you have the reason why you lose big leads is that the whole atmosphere is dead. So you can't even look at it through the prism of X and O and coaching. But even if you did, you still got to go Embiid.
Okay,
That's cool.
I trust your judgment. I trust your judgment 100%. You influence. That's why I called.
No,
I called
I mean,
because
it's all right. I mean,
I
listen,
called. That's what I saw.
Listen, I could be wrong. I don't know. But Dommy, I love you, buddy. Listen, I love you. I could be wrong. I'm just giving you my sense on this thing. Like, I love Simmons to death, but he doesn't. You got to demand the ball. He doesn't demand the ball.
No, and let's face it. How many times have we seen him drive to the basket and then it's a kick out because it's almost like he panics?
Yeah. I mean, Embiid is your closer.
Yes.
Embiid is the guy. Is your
Absolutely.
guy. I'd rather have Embiid take a fall away shot than anybody else.
We've seen him make it multiple times.
I mean, Tobias can. He's my second option.
Yes.
Tobias.
And we saw him hit that game winner against the
Right.
Lakers earlier this year.
And my third option is probably
not Ben
Green.
Yeah, it's one of those guys you're going to kick out to for a three.
Yeah, no. And we can't. You can't look at those kinds of games. Like those games are, they're sleepy and they're gross.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And tonight's gonna be sleepy and gross too.
Yeah,
9 o'clock tip. People are gonna be asleep by 11.
And if you're playing in these games, like they just want to get through these games.
Yes. Right now, it's
you can
exactly
see
what
it.
they want to do. And they know their road.
The cut's gonna
Yeah.
bat flip a
So
wall?
here's my beef right now with McCutchen. Forget that he's batting 179 and raised his average yesterday with one hit. It was a home run. So my man's bat flipping walks. He's getting walked and he's bat flipping. And I already can't stand the Nimmo on the Mets who sprints down the first baseline every time he gets a walk. So now I got to watch McCutchen flip a bat and stare down the pitcher and all this kind of stuff. Yo, dude, if you're hitting 300, fine, go for it. You're batting 179. Enough with the bat flip on a walk. I love flair. We don't need bat flips on walks.
Yeah, dude.
And then yesterday he gets called out on strikes, and it was low in the K zone. But McCann did a great job framing the pitch, and he bat flipped and then got rung up.
I don't get
good. I'm glad he got rung up. I'm glad.
The bat flip
on a walk. Come on, man.
Ah, man.
All right, I'm sorry.
Listen. I think you're right on.
Enough.
I do.
179.
Hey, by the way, thanks to everybody here at Bluestone Country Club in Bluebell. What a great time. Listen, thanks for hanging with us. Stay tuned. Mikey, Miss, Tyrone, Natalie coming up next. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you in the morning.